Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's up and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to everybody who is here in the chat bright and early for this game. It is Game 5 of the American League Championship Series, and boy, oh boy, are the Mariners really feeling the heat right now. The Seattle Mariners have dropped 2 games in a row. They won those 2 first games of this series on the road in Toronto, but Toronto took it back to Seattle, and the bats started swinging, man. It has been wild. Nicholas saying, new to baseball, so let's see if this is going to hit. I got you, brother. I got you, Nicholas. Thank you for checking in. Jack is in the house. Roy is in the house. Joseph is in the house. Hello to Mr. Robert Zamora. What's going on, Robert? We got Steve with us right now. Jack Bunn, I see you, bro. Arroyo. Shania in the house. What up, Naya? Shania is in the house. Josh Jenkins checking in right now. Let's get it, Mariners, he's saying right now. Okay. So there's a lot we got to talk about. Scrolling by, before we get into anything, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, folks, is the spread for today's game. The Blue Jays are projected to win this game by 1.5 runs. Let's see if that's going to happen. Owen Gamba asking, are you going to do any Ravens games? Owen, we've done plenty of Ravens games right now in Week 7. The Baltimore Ravens are on a bye, so we will not see any Ravens games this week in Week 7. But you can bet your bottom dollar we will be covering Ravens games this season. We actually covered Week 1 with the Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills, and we'll probably cover more Ravens games as well. Okay. The Boo Jays, says Josh Jenkins. All right, y'all. We decided to cover this game because of 2 reasons. But the one that you guys care about is the fact that if the Dodgers end up dropping 1 game to the Milwaukee Brewers, there will be baseball tomorrow that we can cover. If we don't cover the Blue Jays today and the Mariners today, then regardless of who wins this game right here today, there is no game on Saturday for these 2 teams. So there will not be a game for these 2 teams mañana. Let's go into our pregame show here. By the way, the opening pitch coming up in about, I'd say, 20-ish minutes, less, 18-ish minutes here. They're saying that the opening pitch is at 5:08 Central Standard Time. So let's start with just some stats. We'll get the stats out of the way here first. These are the same ones as last time, guys. Not a whole lot has changed, but I do have a fresh new graphic, 2 fresh new graphics for you guys here today. Looking at the batting statistics, we talked about it yesterday, or was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. We talked about it on Wednesday. The Toronto Blue Jays have the better offense compared to the Seattle Mariners. 4.98 on runs per game. Seattle getting 4.72 per game. What does that actually mean, though? What does that translate out to for runs over 160 games? Well, that's a lot more runs, guys. That is a lot more over 160 games. It may not seem that much, but when you add them all up, it's a big difference. The Seattle Mariners have been the better slugging, or the better team at getting the ball over the wall, out there in the outfield. Batting average, 265 for the Blue Jays, 243 for the Mariners. We look at RBIs per game, 480 for the 4.8 RBIs per game, 4.5 RBIs per game for the Seattle Mariners. And these numbers, man, you can analyze them and break them down, but what this is just straight up telling you, in a nutshell, the simplest way that I can put this is that offensively, the Toronto Blue Jays have a higher base percentage, a higher slugging percentage, they get more RBIs per game, they have a higher batting average, and they score more runs per game. The Toronto Blue Jays are relentless at bat. relentless at bat. And I'm going to show you really quick before I go into the defense. This is the postseason numbers for these two teams. And these aren't averages. I decided to get rid of the decimal points for this graphic just to paint a clearer picture for you guys. It's kind of nasty here, guys. Keep in mind that the Toronto Blue Jays have played one less game, 5-3 right now versus the Mariners being 5-4. So one less game played for the Toronto Blue Jays, and these are the numbers with one less game in the postseason. 87 total hits compared to 68. We look at total runs. 59 runs scored for the Toronto Blue Jays this postseason compared to 38 for the Seattle Mariners. We look at total home runs. 17 for the Toronto Blue Jays, 14 for the Seattle Mariners. Again, this is with one less game played. This is just the batting statistics here as well. Batting average much higher here. It's 301. It's a 301 batting average versus 215 in the postseason. We look at the total number of hits, 55 to 36. Big advantage for Toronto. Total walks, advantage for the Seattle Mariners, but that doesn't necessarily, that does go to that plate discipline. And we talked about it in the last game on Wednesday where the Mariners are not settling for those pitches outside of the strike zone. They want those pitches in the zone before they swing or before they make those attempts. But looking at the on-base percentage, guys, a slight advantage here for the Toronto Blue Jays. The big difference is definitely the slugging. And they are not like the biggest sluggers in the MLB, but right now for the postseason, they sure are. 5.47 versus 3.82 in slugging percentage. Huge difference here in the postseason compared to the regular season. We just saw the regular season numbers. These are the postseason numbers batting for both teams. Now, let's take a look at the defensive numbers for these two teams. Just a quick head-to-head comparison. Regular season stats are behind me now. During the regular season, less runs given up by Seattle. They had a better walk or hits per innings pitched versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Less strikeouts on the season, but most of this defensively would indicate that the Seattle Mariners have the better bullpen. This would also indicate that they've got the better fielding. This would indicate that they are just doing better defensively out here. Walks allowed, they give up less walks. Home runs allowed, they give up less home runs. Errors per game, they commit less errors per game. But you can take all of this and just throw it out the window, bro, because postseason numbers are very, very different when we look at them. So, one final glance right here for the regular season numbers, guys. Take your mental snapshots right here and break this down here, folks. We've got ERA and WHIP advantage Mariners, hits allowed, walks allowed, home runs allowed, and errors per game advantage Seattle Mariners, being better in every one of those categories. The only advantage for the Toronto Blue Jays is more strikeouts during the regular season and less stolen bases allowed, and it's a very small separation between the two. But when we look at the postseason numbers, this definitely changes. ERA, advantage Seattle Mariners. Walks and hits per innings pitched, exactly the same as the regular season, but in one less game, the Toronto Blue Jays have more strikeouts. They have allowed less hits. They have allowed less walks, and they have allowed less home runs than the Seattle Mariners have. So, advantage Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are playing lights out, guys. They are 5-3 in the actual total wins/losses. 5-4 Seattle Mariners this postseason. So, crazy numbers right now. Anybody but a Canadian team. I'm 65% French Canadian, LOL, says Owl on the Prowl. Says Owl on the Prowl. Total postseason runs for Toronto are wow, says Steve. Yeah, dude. They've been on an absolute tear, dude. Take a look at this. Let's take a look at what we've seen in this season, just in this series so far. Okay, so Seattle 3-1 in Game 1. You can live with that, right? Not the world's most exciting game in a 3-1 final. 4 runs in the entire game. Cool. But then we go to Game 2, and the Seattle Mariners really let loose in that game. 10 runs to 3 versus the Blue Jays. Blue Jays embarrassed by what happened at home for them. They turn around and go to Seattle's house, and in Seattle in Game 3, 13-4. That is the game that we covered back on Wednesday. Then yesterday, while I was covering Thursday Night Football, they happened to do this. It was an 8-2 game on Thursday night. Tonight, we have this matchup here. We are going to be guaranteed a Game 6 no matter who wins, regardless, because we're going to at least 4 wins. The series is tied 2-2. Interesting to see all the wins in this series being the away team that has won. I wonder if the Blue Jays will get another one today. I'm kind of losing my hope and faith in the Seattle Mariners, hoping that the Seattle Mariners will show up today and, I mean, just pitch better, just play better, just have a better outing, because it has not been good over the last 2 games. The first 2 games, solid. The last 2 games, pretty bad here. Sunday, I won't be able to cover Game 6, or Monday if we get Game 7. So this is the last Blue Jays-Mariners game I will be covering for this series, ladies and gentlemen. And if there is an upset tonight with the Milwaukee Brewers and the LA Dodgers, then we will cover Saturday game, which is not available here for this series because they have to travel from Seattle on the West Coast basically to Niagara Falls. So that's a long flight right there. There's all travel all day Saturday. No baseball game on Saturday for these 2 teams. But if the Dodgers lose tonight, I will cover the Dodgers tomorrow night. Okay. So that is the schedule. We just looked at the offense and the defense really quick here. One thing that we still got to take a quick look at is the starting pitcher comparison. A quick look at the starting pitchers right now. So Kevin Gausman and Bryce Miller. Gausman, this regular season, boy oh boy, has he been throwing that baseball. 193 innings pitched. He has over 100 innings on Bryce Miller this season. Over 100 innings on Bryce Miller this season. That's more than 10 full games. That's more than 10 full games pitched besides next to Bryce Miller. And by the way, double the pitch count. Double the pitch count. So just keep that in mind. ERA, though. So giving up less runs per game is Kevin Gausman. Bryce Miller giving up 4 runs per game. Looks like Gausman giving up about 3.59. Strikeouts. Advantage, Bryce Miller. That's a huge difference here with half the pitches. Let me just double check that because that seems a little crazy to me to have 364 strikeouts. 2025 regular season, this stat that's Gausman. Let's take a look at Bryce Miller. No, that's right, man. That is insane, bro. Okay, so I made these stats myself. I do all the baseball stats. Santino does all the football stats. But looking at that number of strikeouts is insanity. Half the pitches, double the strikeouts, bro. Bryce Miller, an absolute ace when you look at it right here. And he has the fresher arm if you really consider it. So the Mariners not holding back right now. That's really impressive. I put these stats together and then I kind of just stepped away from it. But now that I'm saying it out loud, kind of mind-blowing what Bryce Miller has done during the regular season. On 90 innings pitched, 364 strikeouts. Boo! Okay, walks. 50 walks for Gausman, 34 for Miller. Hits allowed. Miller only giving up 93 hits, 155 hits allowed for Gausman. Now, that's kind of to be expected when you're throwing twice as many pitches. This is the number that stands out to me the most. Miller, a flamethrower of an arm, and I don't know if it's because he finds a way to extend the strike zone or if he's throwing rockets at 100+ miles an hour. We're going to find out today, though. Home runs allowed, just 17. Walks and hits per innings pitched, 141, though, compared to 106. Now, that must mean that Bryce Miller does pitch over the strike zone, and that's going to spell trouble because the Blue Jays, if it's in the strike zone, they're going to hit that ball. So Miller's going to have to find a way to extend the parameters there of the strike zone. This game going to get started here in just a moment, folks. Let me make sure that I have the game set up first. I'm going to step away and let you guys take a quick look here at the defense for the away team first, and then we'll show up the Seattle Mariners so it's fresh on your mind because the Mariners will be on defense to start this game. But these are the players that will be out there. We did see a couple of changes here. It's going to be Isaiah Falefa. They just call him IKF, so we'll just call him IKF. So Addison Barger has been moved over to right field. And outside of that, everything else is really the same except for your pitcher here based off of the last game that we had. Give me one moment. I will break this down for y'all. I'm going to make sure the game is set up. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Hang tight. So Kevin Gausman is going to be on the mound. I got to be a mistake, obviously, says Steve. 1 inning is good, says Sir HCL. Not JT in the house. What's going on, non-JT? I see you, my friend. Can I get a shout-out? Charity, my girlfriend from Jose. What's going on, Charity? Thanks for checking in. Shout out to you for being here. Shout out to Jose, not JT, for watching this live stream with us today. We got Jimmy Spillman in the house. Should I take the over on both of the pitchers today? That's a loaded question right there, Jimmy. I don't know that I can answer that for you. We got Jimmy saying what's up. We got Totter in the house. We got Sean Hunt in here with us right now. Owl on the prowl. Freedom Boom. Welcome in, my friend. Josh Jenkins with us. Danny watching as well. Raul Perez, I see you. DJ Gene. What's going on, DJ? Welcome back, bro. Shout out to DJ Gene. T-Bass. Cody Hall. What's going on, guys? I lost on that game, said Cody earlier. Big hit game. It should be, man. They're going to have to open things up today. This is the defense, ladies and gentlemen, for the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching today is Kevin Gausman. At home plate is going to be Alejandro Kirk. First base going to be Vladimir Guerrero. Ernie Clement at second base. You'll have Andrés Giménez at shortstop and IKF at third base today. Nathan Lucas at left field. You'll have Dalton Varsho at center field and Addison Barger at right field with George Springer being your designated hitter. That is the defensive. That's not the batting rotation. I will get the batting order for you guys in just a moment. Here is the batting order for these guys right now. First up to bat today will be George Springer. 498 at-bats during the regular season, 154 hits with 32 home runs. We saw him get a home run in Game 3 as well. Didn't watch Game 4, so I'm not 100%. Where are you playing at? What are you playing at, says Steve. What are we talking about? What's going on? Living like Larry, what's going on, man? Rev Green in the house. What up, Rev Green? Nancy checking in. Are you going to do the Brewers versus Dodgers when it starts? More than likely. Oh, no, I can't. Those games aren't going to run together, man. Nancy, so this game will probably go all the way until 8, maybe 8:30, depending on how long it is. So there's likely a chance that this game will be happening at the same time as the Dodgers game, and so they're happening on different channels. They're not going to wait for the opening pitch. They're going to get that game started. I'm only doing the one game today, so not a doubleheader. If the Dodgers drop the game to the Brewers, then we will cover Dodgers and Brewers tomorrow. Okay, so these are the numbers for George Springer. Behind Springer, let's get these batters set up here. Behind Springer is going to be Nathan Lucas at number 2. We will see Vladimir Guerrero at number 3. At number 4, Alejandro Kirk. Number 5 going to be Dalton Varsho. Number 6, Ernie Clement. Number 7, Addison Barger. Number 8, Isaiah Falefa. And then number 9 going to be your shortstop, Andrés Giménez. That is your batting rotation, your batting order, but your lead-off batter for them is going to be George Springer. And we will see this team batting first because the Seattle Mariners are at home. So George Springer, Nathan Lucas, and Vladimir Guerrero going to be the first 3 at-bats today for this team. Let's see what Bryce Miller brings to the brings to the table today defensively. Seattle Mariners defense is as follows. So Bryce Miller on the mound with one toe on the rubber. Cal Raleigh going to be your catcher. Josh Naylor going to be your first baseman. A couple of changes here, guys. Normally we see Jorge Polanco at second base. They have made some changes here. You'll notice that Dominic Canzone is in right field. So I know this is a little different than the way I normally break this down. But Leo Rivas will be in at second base. J.P. Crawford will be your shortstop. And Eugenio Suarez going to be third baseman. Randy Arozarena going to be your left fielder. We will see Julio Rodriguez at center field. And again, Dominic Canzone at right field with Jorge Polanco being your designated hitter. Victor Robles not going to be your starting fielder out in right field, and Polanco not going to be your starting fielder here at second base. So this could be interesting how they break this down. The batting rotation for the Seattle Mariners is as follows. We'll see them in a bit, but Julio Rodriguez will be first up to bat today. Then it will be Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh will be behind him. Polanco going to be number 3. Number 4 will be Josh Naylor. Number 5 going to be Arozarena. Number 6, Eugenio Suarez. Number 7, J.P. Crawford. Number 8, Dominic Canzone. And number 9, going to be Leo Rivas. We will get into these statistics as the game goes on. I will bring these up time and time again. This game about to get started here, folks. We still don't have any action. Obviously, we always do our 3D breakdown. Let's refresh the page and see if the 3D comes up here on this refresh. Let's see if the 3D comes up on this refresh. Not just yet, guys. Opening pitch should be coming here momentarily. It does still say warm up on the screen. Once we start, once we get everyone settled in right here, players are now taking the field. You can see this right here where it says warm up. So still nothing. No action just yet. We will have action momentarily. We all know that the Blue Jays will win, says Y Wave Log. What's going on, Y Wave Log? Y Wave Log, or Y Vlog. I see it. They're showing the batting rotation right now. Here we go. How was your day, asks Dawson. Dawson, my day was pretty good, man. My day was pretty good. Hold on. There's something I want to bring up here. My day's been pretty good. Thank you for asking. How was yours? It's Friday night, y'all. It is Friday night. Asking how my day was. Appreciate you, Dawson, for checking in. Top of the first. Let's get this refreshed right now. Springer should be stepping up to bat. Waiting for our 3D. Let's click on this. And we're going to be a little bit ahead, I think, right now. There's Bryce Miller getting a couple pitches in right now to get that arm nice and warmed up. We'll have to do it one more time. We'll have to refresh one more time because the game day likes to lag a little bit. Uh-oh, we'll do it one more time. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. There you go. All right, game day. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this thing started. What's up, Todder? Todd Tier checking in right now. Todd, thank you for checking in. Is this the deciding game? No, Daffy, it is not. This is game 5 out of a potential 7-game series. Game 5 out of a potential 7-game series, but this game is pivotal. Both teams are tied 2-2. Both teams are tied 2-2. Here is Springer walking up now, going to tap the plate. They're showing Springer here as a catcher, but this will update itself in just a moment. Score in the first inning. After the first inning, the score will probably still be 0-0, but let's see how it goes. Exciting to see Bryce Miller on the mound right here. Let's see what he can do. All right, folks, so it looks like Springer is getting ready to bat right now. He is standing at the plate here. We are waiting for the opening pitch of the game. And it looks like this graphic is going to take a moment to update itself. Graphic going to take a moment to update itself. Here comes the opening pitch from my side. This one going to find the zone for strike number 1. So strike 1 here on the opening pitch to George Springer. This postseason, a batting average of .250. I will pause my screen and make all of this line up in just a moment. 7 games is a lot, says No Daffy. I know, but it's the championship series. This next pitch going to be a little low. It's ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Bryce Miller, 2 pitches in. Vamos a ver lo que él puede hacer. That last pitch, an 84-mile-an-hour splitter, missing the strike zone for ball number 1. Here comes the next one. This pitch in, a swing and a miss. Strike number 2. This pitch also low. Got him chasing there, not like Springer. Not like Springer, but that is good to see that they are making them swing a little bit right now. I just had Blue Jay Booty on my screen. You sure did, No Daffy. You sure did. 3D Booty. Here's the pitch. This one going to be ball number 2 as it misses the strike zone. I'm going to go pause my screen. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we should be a little more in sync now. Ooh, I might have over-paused it right now. Here comes this pitch. This one going to be high. A swing and a miss for strike number 3. Got him. So I paused it just a little bit too much. That's okay. That's all right. We'll get it fixed during the commercial break. So 1 away, ladies and gentlemen. He goes down swinging. George Springer will strike out in the first inning. First at bat, first man up, first strikeout of the game. Good way to start if you are the Seattle Mariners. Next up to bat is Nathan Lucas. Here is Lucas for his first at bat of the day, standing in that left batter's box. And I don't know why they got Cal Raleigh doing it. Here comes the change. Long, deep breath right here. Looks like Bryce Miller will wind up and deliver this pitch. This one going to be tipped straight back. That will be the first 0-1 count. An 0-1 count right now. WTF, says Steve. I know, man. I know. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, says Rake Flyer. Let's go, says Hoang Tron. Thank you, No Daffy. Thank you, sir. Here is Nathan Lucas to bat. The windup and the pitch. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I over-paused my screen. We were ahead by like 10 seconds, and I must have paused it for 11. All right, y'all. In this ALCS series, Nathan Lucas, a 3.33 batting average. This pitch going to miss the zone for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lucas, good plate discipline not to chase that one right here. It was close. Could have gone either way. It might have even gotten a piece of the strike zone. The umpire didn't like it, though. Hello, Roy Williams. Thank you for checking in. Here comes a heater. This one, 97-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball is going to be tipped foul. It makes it a 2-2 count. So Bryce Miller, having gotten 1 man away here. Let's see if the defense can step up for Seattle. Seattle does not want to concede any points today. That's why they've got Bryce Miller on the mound. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be popped up deep, deep, deep. This is going out to left field. Who makes the play? Eugenio Suarez will make the play. Both players chasing that one down, but this will end up being out number 2. They got him. The third baseman chasing that one down. Good job by Suarez. Suarez really stepping on it. He made that catch backwards, and Rosarena had the better angle, but Suarez still made the play. Way to keep your eye on the ball there. Rosarena saw that ball bounce out of the glove, and he made a double tap right there to get the ball in his glove. Rosarena's eyes got this wide. Okay, next up to bat is Miller, folks. Excuse me. It should be Guerrero, and that is Guerrero against Miller. This one's going to the back wall. That's going to take a bounce in the dirt at the warning track. This will be a stand-up double for Vladdy. Vladdy gets a stand-up double. Well done. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the first baseman, will swing the bat, get this one into deep center field. It takes a bounce in the dirt towards that back wall. Good swing, good, strong, firm swing at that. Almost a ground rule double. 1 on, 2 outs. Top of the first. The score is 0-0. 0-0. Batting fourth right now is Alejandro Kirk. Also had a home run in Game 3. This pitch going to be clipped straight back, so fouled backwards. 0-1 count. Come on, defense. What's his average? 400? Honestly, Vladdy this season has been really good, Steve. Vladdy this season has been really good, and in the postseason, he does have a postseason batting average of 4.55, bro. 4.55 for the batting average for Vladimir Guerrero. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. This one inside for ball number 1. It makes it a 1-1 count. It's now a 1-1 count right here. A favorite day in Seattle includes visiting iconic landmarks like the Space Needle and Pike Place Market, says Rake. You know, a favorite day in San Antonio involves going to Six Flags and SeaWorld and the Alamo. Here's another swing. This one's going to be clipped straight back. Fouled backwards once again. During this ALCS series, folks, during this champion series here, American League Champion Series, Alejandro Kirk has a batting average of just 200. Just a batting average of 200, but in the postseason overall, a batting average of 212 for whatever that means to you. Regular season numbers, he has 15 home runs on the year. He's looking at a 1-2 count right now in the top of the first. This next strike could end the at-bat here for Toronto. This one's going to be clipped foul once again. It remains a 1-2 count. Miller is 15 pitches in. This will be pitch 16 coming up. Looking for a strike 3 right here. Looking for a strike 3 right here is Bryce Miller of the Seattle Mariners. Miller going to get in position here. Winds up. The pitch is delivered. A swing and a miss will get him. Strike number 3. You're out. Strike 3 here, guys, and we go to the bottom of the first. How was that? Kirky will make a slight adjustment, says Steve. Don't forget the original Starbucks and all the other coffee shops downtown in Seattle, says Nancy. Go Mariners, let's effing go, question mark? Oh, that's let's effing go, exclamation point is what you need out there, my friend. DJ checking in. Huang Tran saying, yeah. What are you swinging at, James T. Kirk? Okay. Let's bring up the next batting rotation right now. We did just take a quick look at it moments ago. The home team, we will see Julio Rodriguez first at bat. Behind him, Cal Raleigh, and then we will see Jorge Polanco. These are the numbers. Let me go get my TV in sync with this program. I will be right back. Wrench in the works, says Rake Flyer. Raising the hand, wrench in the works. I do see Rake in here quite a bit, my friend. Go Mariners. Jays are on a roll with a side of slaw, baby, says Terrence Graham. What up, Terrence? Thanks for checking in, my friend. Thanks for being here, guys. Ooh, it's definitely not 174 home runs here for Julio Rodriguez. That is definitely not right. It's 174 hits. Let me make that change before anybody's like, wait a second, that's not right. Make a quick change here. Okay, go to Canva. Julio Rodriguez, could you imagine if he had 174 home runs on the season? 32 home runs on the season for him, so I will need to make a quick change. Okay, Rodriguez getting that bat warmed up right now. When is first pitch? First pitch has already happened, Renee. We are at the bottom of the first inning, Toronto. Make the quick change here. It's going to be 32 home runs. Download just page 3. JPEG form. Okay. We'll make that change in just a second. But for now, Kevin Gausman is on the mound, ladies and gentlemen. So Kevin Gausman on the mound. Rodriguez up to bat here. Waiting for the opening pitch. I'm probably ahead once again. The windup in the pitch. This one going to be popped up in the air quickly here. And this will be a center field play made. Simple fly out right there, y'all. Simple fly out right there gets one away. So opening pitch here doesn't work out well for Seattle. Well done in center field by Mr. Varsho. Dalton Varsho with the play in center. Out number 1. Here is Cal Raleigh. This series, a batting average of 214. He does have 2 home runs here against the Blue Jays. 2 home runs against the Blue Jays in this series right now. Here's the opening pitch to Raleigh. This is going to miss the zone. It got a piece of the strike zone, but the umpire called it ball number 1. So ball number 1 coming in. That one low and away. Cal Raleigh is 8 for 17 is what I believe it said here against the Blue Jays. A 1-0 pitch coming in. This one going to miss the zone again. It's ball number 2. 2-0 count. If we talk about Cal Raleigh in the postseason overall, y'all, we can definitely bring that up. A batting average of 314. 3 home runs in the postseason. That includes the series against the Tigers. 6 RBIs on the postseason, but 60 home runs for the regular season. This one gonna go deep. This one goes to the back wall, in and out of the glove right there. Wow, got lucky. Cal Raleigh gonna slide it in at second. He will be safe. That's a double, and Raleigh almost gets it over the wall, man. This is a sliding double here at second. The big dumper getting on base right now. Well done by Cal Raleigh. Now, Addison Barger doesn't normally play right field. He couldn't make that play. That ball in and out of his glove. He was in the warning track. Oh, that's tough, man. Almost went over the wall. Addison Barger almost pushed that into a home run territory. Would that have been a ground rule double? Anyways, bottom of the first. Next man up right here is going to be your designated hitter for today. Normally plays second base. Jorge Polanco will swing at the first one. That'll go down as strike number 1. Double dumper, says Todd. Hooray, says Andrew. Anyway, to get rid of the CGI baseball. What do you mean? What do you mean, Cragger? There is no, the only other way is this one going to be, that one going to be ball number 1. This is the best you got, brother. It's the best I got. Ain't no way that I can show the game unless I want my YouTube channel taken down, which I do not. So, this is the compromise. This is the compromise. And I think most people love the graphics right now. I'm seeing like old video game. That's exactly right, Cragger. This is directly from Major League Baseball. That pitch going to be low from ball number 2. This is going to be ball number 2. 2-1 count right now. Bottom of the first. 1 out, 1 on. Let's see what happens here. 2 out, 1 on. The only other option would just be this pitch going to be low and away. The only other option would be, honestly, no graphics at all, and I would much rather have these graphics than no graphics. Much rather have these graphics than no graphics. Bottom of the first, 3-1 count. Jorge Polanco staying very disciplined at this at-bat here. Staying very disciplined on this at-bat. Here comes the next pitch in. Ball number 4, take your base. What? What? The umpire calls that a strike? Did you see that? What? How is that a strike? That's below the knees. Wow, incredibly missed call right now by the umpire there. That was in the dirt. That's a bad, bad call. It's a full count now. A full count now. Terrible call from the umpire right there. That should have put him on base. He will swing at this. Polanco. Gonna clip that foul. Gonna clip that one foul. All right, Cragger, I'm here for you, my friend. Stick around. Stick around, brother. I got a full count now. 1 man on, 1 out. Polanco staying alive on this at-bat. He will tap the base and tap the plate and spin the bat. This pitch going to be clipped foul again, but he feels like he has to swing at all of these pitches. Look at how low all of those pitches are. I count 1, 2, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pitches that are all well below the strike zone. One of them, the umpire called a strike. Possibly the most egregious pitch he called a strike, which is crazy. This next pitch, oh, chasing. That's going to end up being strike number 3. A swing and a miss from Polanco. Strike 3, you're out. That's 2 gone. 1 on. Bottom of the first right now. Bob, what's going on, my friend? Or Bo. Is it Bo Broden? Bo or Bob? Bo or Bob? What's going on? You're doing a fine job. Partially blind, and you explain things well. Thank you, Bob or Bo. Cheers to you. The umpire must be Canadian. The wind-up in the pitch. This is going to be good for strike number 1. Thank you very much, Cragger. We got a super chat in here from our boy Cragger. Umpires are ruining the game more times than not. Can't wait for computer eyes, says Daniel Clark. Got you, Cragger. Thank you, man. I'm reading that comment here. Thank you very much, sir. The wind-up in a pitch on an 0-1 count. This one is low for ball number 1. You'll see that on the screen happening in just a second. There's the pitch. There it is. Okay, so 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bad umpire, says Howard. Definitely is a little bit. Daniel, your comment is not wrong, my friend. Can't wait for those computer eyes. They're coming in. This pitch going to be low. That's going to be ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. You know, you can say what you want about that last terrible call right now by the umpire, but the fact of the matter is that Alejandro Kirk did a fantastic job of framing that pitch and fooling the umpire, if anything. 2-1 pitch comes in. This one going to be a ground hit to first base. He's got that one. Well done by Vladimir Guerrero making the play at first base. He will gingerly walk over to the bag, take a step on that, and this will end the inning. That's out number 3. Out number 3, we go to the top of the second. Your new batting order after the first inning. I told you the first inning was going to be 0-0. This is going to be a very interesting game, folks. Thomas checking in right now. Thomas Armstrong saying, checking in, bro. Let's go. What is up, Thomas? Mr. Armstrong, welcome in, my friend. Ooh, saying that computers will hurt the game. Interesting. Interesting. Seattle will win or not because I have them, because you've bet on them, says Sarah. Sarah saying that Seattle, their fate lies in her hands because she made the bet for sure. Let's see. The graphics captured mannerisms of players when I compare it to live TV. Dude, Rake Flyer, this is legitimately a 3D rendering right now. Like, it is so close over here. You will literally see them tap the base, spin the bat, and when it happens on the graphic, they're not making that up. That is exactly what the players are doing. This rendering that you see on the screen is directly from MajorLeagueBaseball.com. The reason that I believe other sports do not do this is because it is way too much graphic processing power to do in real time when you have 12 players or 11 players on each side all making motion and all doing stuff. Now, with baseball, you've got your players out in the outfield out there. You got 8 guys out in the nine in the outfield. 9 players out in the outfield and just 1 person at bat versus 22 players that you have to keep track of at all times. Now, are the graphics perfect? No. Obviously, the umpire does not sink into the ground and then rise from the dead. That is something that they will probably fix over time. But for now, I do believe that the graphic generator here has been, honestly, pretty dang good. Next at-bats, Dalton Varsho, Ernie Clement, and Addison Barger. Let's show you all those numbers here. Here are the numbers after Vladdy and Kirk. Dalton Varsho, 20 home runs on the regular season, 59 hits in 2025. Ernie Clement, batting average of .277, 151 hits, not a power swinger, doesn't have he doesn't have double-digit home runs, but he has triple-digit hits, which is always good. And, of course, Addison Barger with triple-digit hits as well and 21 home runs in the regular season. That is going to be your batting order right now. So, Varsho first up. Vamos a ver lo que pasa aquí, mi gente. Points are scored. When a player crosses home plate, they're called runs instead. That is correct. That is correct. We have no runs and no runs. Waiting for the opening pitch here in the second inning. Bryce Miller will step back, step up, deliver the pitch. It's in the zone. 84-mile-an-hour splitter finds the strike zone for strike number 1. Strike 1 here. Varsho in this series, guys, a batting average of 125, which is not great. Here comes another pitch delivered from Bryce. This one going to be a little bit high. It's ball number 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Living like Larry, thank you for checking in. Giovanni in the house. Renee Baker saying, I wish we had this for football, dude. I do too. It would be cool, but it would be pretty messy. Technology's come a long way, but still has a way to go. A swing and a miss from Varsho here is strike number 2. Swing and a miss from Varsho here is strike number 2. That one would have found the strike zone, but I don't know if I trust this umpire right now. So Dalton Varsho in the postseason has 2 home runs. Here comes another pitch. This one inside has to move out of the way here. Very close. You'll watch him actually move out of the way just like that. Just like that. I love it. I love the graphics, man. They are pretty dang good. David Bacco checking in. I see you, David Bacco. What's up, man? I see you, my friend. Here comes this next pitch on a 2-2 count. This is going to be popped up in the air. It will be fouled back. Cal Raleigh takes off the face mask here. No need to chase it down. It remains a 2-2 count. 2-2 count as that one is fouled up and back. Varsho looking at Miller. Miller, pitch 22 coming in right now. This one going to be popped up, and this should be a simple play here. Normally that's Polanco who makes it, but this time it's Leo Rivas at second base underneath that ball waiting for it. That will be out number 1. Got him. So that's 1 away on a pop fly out. Down goes Varsho. In comes Ernie Clement. Postseason batting average of .452, guys. This man isn't exactly a slugger. We talked about it, but he can get on base. That's almost 50% of the time that he goes up to bat, he finds himself on base. This pitch coming in, he will swing immediately. This one going to be foul ball again, a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. 0-1 count. An 0-1 count. In his career, y'all, this is his first postseason ever for Ernie Clement. And the numbers will be the same right here. OPS of 1.068. Here's going to be a bunt. It's going to be up and foul. It gets bunted straight back. It makes it an 0-2 count. Interesting choice to bunt there. Interesting choice to bunt there with nobody on. We're in the top of the second. If you guys are just checking in, let me get you guys locked in with me here. Top of the second. The score, 0-0. Nobody on. 1 out right now in this inning. An 0-2 pitch coming in now. Here comes the pitch to Clement. He will hit this. A chopper up the middle. A line drive. And Leo Rivas. A diving play right here. He will extend all the way. Well done by the second baseman to make the out. Good job defensively there for Seattle. That looked super cool, man. If you had your eyes focused in, or if you have this on your TV screen as opposed to just your phone, you can see a lot more, guys. You can see a lot more out there, and that you could literally see him stretch out on the graphics there. By the way, the uniforms are the same colors as well with that same pinstripe. Opening pitch will find the strike zone here. Strike number 1. Next up to bat after the line drive out by Ernie Clement is Addison Barger, today's right fielder for these Blue Jays. 0-1 pitch coming in. Miller will step back. He will wind up. He will throw this one, and it's going to be pitched high and away for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Addison Barger going to hang out here. Todd taking 8 shots, says Steve. Aloha at Jerry, says Robert Zamora. What up, Jerry? Thank you for checking in. Okay, I get the graphics now. Cool, says Krager. Cool. The 1-1 pitch. This one going to miss the strike zone. This one will be away for ball number 1. Ball number 2, excuse me. So this pitch, ball number 2. By the way, Krager, you know what's super cool about these graphics, dude? It doesn't have to be this particular camera angle. One of my favorites is this pitcher angle here. You get to see it more like the TV. Here comes the windup and a pitch. This one going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Actually, it looks like he clipped that one foul. It will remain a 2-2 count. Or it will be a 2-2 count. I was watching the graphic. Let's get myself focused in right now. I like this particular one a lot. I like this one. The pitcher angle is kind of groovy, says DJ Gene. I like it a lot, but sometimes I feel like it's a little small. Here comes the 2-2 count. This one going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 3. Got him. Miller puts another one down. Swing and a miss, strike number 3. We go to the bottom. We now go to the bottom of the inning. So there are like 5 different camera angles, guys. There's the strike zone, which is what we normally have right now. We've also got action, which means the camera will follow them around. It really just depends on where the action is. If the ball goes out to third base, it'll focus on the third baseman. It'll basically follow the baseball. The other one is fan control, where I can literally take this and move it around. We can zoom in. We can go higher. We can go lower, do all of these changes here. And then the other one is the batter angle. We'll see the next batter coming out. That's going to be Randy Arozarena. And then back to the pitcher view. We are actually going to leave this at the strike zone. We're just going to leave it on strike zone for now. I love these. You're too fast, LOL. Calling it before we see it. Wolf Dog, let me fix that. Give me one moment. Okay, this should be pretty in sync now. It's hard to get it exactly in sync. Zoom to 4x for detail. I don't think it's got the zoom in right there. Yeah, I don't really have a zoom in. I can zoom in this way. Oh. But will it stay? Yeah, so if I zoom in, it will naturally pull back out. I can zoom in pretty well right here. You can literally see the baseball coming in. But it will naturally zoom out. If I zoom all the way out, I wonder if it'll zoom back in as well. Still playing with these graphics, guys. Yeah, so naturally Major League Baseball has an area where it believes it's the best graphically. I'm not going to push too back on it. I think we're just lucky and blessed to have this right now. I feel good about it. We can watch as fans in the seats. That's cool. It kind of feels that. Yeah, you literally can watch. If you want to be behind home plate, you can definitely do it from back there. Me, better to be silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt, says Krager. Honestly, dude, that's a very... Who said that quote? I've heard that quote before. That's a classic one. Who said that one? Is that the correct stadium? Yes. It is T-Mobile Park. Check this out. I'll show you. You can see where it says T-Mobile Park. Man, this graphic is sweet. You can see where it says... Move out of the way, guy. There it is. T-Mobile Park. You can see that on your screens right there. If I turn this all the way around, you'll see where it says, Welcome to T-Mobile Park. Super cool, man. It makes it very, very engaging out there. It's a super... this is awesome. It's awesome. Just depending on where you go. It's super cool. It is very cool. The only difference I see right now, no, it's definitely covered up right now. Here we go, guys. Here comes the opening pitch, the windup, and the delivery. This one going to be strike number 1. So now we are a little more in sync, folks. A little more in sync. Mark Twain. Ah, it was Mark Twain who said it. Up to bat right now, Randy Arozarena. Bottom of the second inning. Nobody has scored a run just yet. The windup and the pitch. This one a swing and a miss. Going to be strike number 2. Arozarena makes no connection there. Gausman, 18 pitches in right now. That chain that Arozarena isn't being shown on the graphics, though. That chain must be super heavy, man. Talk about some massive Cuban links. The windup and the pitch. This time it's going to be a ground hit to third base. Simple routine play. Going to be made there by IKF. That's going to be out number 1. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa out there at third base today. Addison Barger in right field today. So a slight fielding change for the Toronto Blue Jays in this matchup. Giovanni saying subscribe. Oh, I'm not even worried about that. I just want to see all the newbies check in right now. Just want to see all the newbies checking in right now. Here is Eugenio Suarez, who's been very good this season. Let's see what he can do. The windup and the pitch, and he's going to hit this one. This one is going into the stands. That is going. It's gone. Home run, the first one of the day. Home run, Seattle Mariners. Eugenio Suarez The second home run of this postseason. There he is running the bases, and he'll be bringing this one in home. Well done by Suarez. Wow. Okay. Spam bots welcome in. Robert Zamora dropping the home run baseball right now. CMC Later's in the chat. What's up, CMC Later? On my way to blue heaven, says JQ. Hey, let's not get too excited, though. Let's not get too excited. We saw the same exact thing happen in the last game that we covered. There was a 2-run home run, and the Toronto Blue Jays came in hot after that and just laid it on thick. So this first one, pitch coming into J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford will clip this foul. It's an 0-1 count. So foul ball. So many one-run home runs, says Stooge. Guys, in that game where the Toronto Blue Jays scored 13 points, they had 18 hits. That's insane. Here comes the next pitch. A swing and a miss from J.P. Crawford. Going to be strike number 2. Will anyone score with men on base today, asks Gabby. Good question, Gabby. Good question. I need another hit or RBI from Cal, says Dawson Reach. What up, Dawson? John in the house saying Seattle leads again. Seattle leads again. This pitch going to be low and inside for ball number 1. I've got 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count right now. 1 out, bottom of the second. Toronto Blue Jays playing defense here. J.P. Crawford in the ALCS series has a batting average of 154. That's well below his regular season batting average. This pitch going to miss the zone. Looked like it got a piece of the strike zone. The umpire didn't call it. I think the umpire's strike zone might be like 2 inches a little low right now. I think the umpire's strike zone is a little low here. 2-2 count. Wind up in the pitch. This one going to be low for ball number 3. Full count here. J.P. Crawford might get on base without having to swing this bat. Might get on base without having to swing the bat. He's standing here, has the baseball bat well behind his head, holding it like way back here. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be low. That's going to be ball number 4. Take your base. And if we go to that batter view, it will literally, should follow him out to first base. So you'll see that happen. Okay, we'll go back to the strike zone. All right, y'all. We've got 1 man on. Let's reset the count here. Behind J.P. Crawford is Dominic Canzone, who is normally the designated hitter for this team, playing right field today. This pitch by Canzone, going to be a line drive out into right field. Addison Barger making the play right here. That's out number 2. Well done by Barger to get in there. Okay, well done by Barger to get out there. The batter knew he couldn't hit his target. Pull him, says Steve. Looks like double above chaos is in the house. Looks like Josh Jenkins saying the Mariners can sure spot zone, even if the ump can't. That's true, man. Nope. Guess again, says Living Like Larry. Seattle parking is $250, Gabby? Nah, man, I'm walking. Are you kidding me? $250 to park your car? I'm walking, bro. Okay, bottom of the batting rotation here. Leo Rivas watches this pitch go straight in the middle of that strike zone. Straight in the middle of the strike zone here for strike number 1. Strike 1, 0-1 count. We do still have a runner on first here. There is a runner on first. Leo Rivas sees another pitch come in. He will swing at that, clips it foul. It's going to be an 0-2 count. J.P. Crawford was walked. Eugenio Suarez got a single-run home run. The score is 1-0. 1-0 game right now. A runner on first, 2 strikes, bottom of the second, 2 outs. Toronto looking to end this inning right now. Leo Rivas is 0 for 4 in this series. Has not gotten a single hit in this series. Don't know why they got him even in on this game if that's the case, but defensively he did do a great play there at second base. Here's the pitch. This one going to be clipped foul. Everybody behind the safety net, you saw them go, whoa, as that ball went tipped straight back. Everybody out there moved their heads. I'm not paying $250 for parking, says David Bacco. Dude, that's insanity. Okay. 0-2 count. The pitch coming in. This one going to be high for ball number 1. Ball number 1. Okay, reading some of these comments right here. So the infield fly rule is actually a way to prevent intentional drops. That's ball number 2. I saw someone say, what is the infield fly rule? Roy Williams. So if you're in the infield and the ball is a pop fly, you can't intentionally drop it just to try to get that double play, because that would force a double play because the runner can't advance until that ball is in the glove. So this one's going to be clipped foul again. A long at-bat right now for Rivas. Rivas has already had like 6 pitches in right here. Okay. On deck behind Rivas is the top of the rotation. Julio Rodriguez is on deck right now. Behind him, Cal Raleigh. So let's see what happens. 0 for 4 Rivas. We'll see this pitch come in. He clips it foul again. That's pitch number... Man, that's just a lot at this at-bat right now. 4-seam splitter? Question mark? That's what it said here. Okay. I hope that answered your question there, Roy Williams. I'll leave it in the chat here for you. Swing and a miss. Going to be strike number 3. That'll put a man down. That is going to end the inning. We go to the top of the 3rd. Roy Williams asking about the infield fly rule. Here's a quick... 1 second. Let's pull this up here. I'm going to get the actual definition from ChatGPT here. And it's generating. So, yeah, it's to prevent that double play. So there's the comment. Just dropped it in there for you, Roy. Here's a couple of additional right now. Let's see if I can get all of this in here. Okay, that's the rest of it right there. There's actually a lot more. ChatGPT just went down this whole list of explaining it. So here's why the rule exists, and I'll read this one out loud to you, Roy. It says, without the rule, a sneaky infielder could drop the ball on purpose, pick it up, throw it to second or third for an easy double play. This rule keeps that from happening. All right, guys, what's going on? Alas, thank you for checking in. Let's ask a quick question to you guys. First of all, who's new in the chat? What's going on, guys? Who is new today? Who has never seen this channel before? If you are new, say hello. Say hello, newbies. My name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. You can drop a couple of emojis out here. That's how I know you are new. Here's me crying for my New York Yankees. Gabby saying, I am new. What's going on, Gabby? Thank you for checking in. Tristan saying hello. What's up, Tristan? Looks like DJ Gene, my first baseball game. What's up, DJ Gene? Welcome to baseball on Football Nation. Alas saying hello. What's going on, man? Hi to the newbie, says James. Todd Tier saying, I'm old. Jerry saying, very old. This guy acting brand new. Hello. What's up, not JT? You guys are awesome. Welcome into all of the newbies. Welcome, welcome, one and all. So, this channel is normally a football channel, so just to make things clear right here, Thursday, October 16th, we just covered that game yesterday, and the Bengals got the upset over the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was crazy. Banana Man, what's going on? Good to have you in here, Banana Man. I see, let's see, Banana Man has checked in. We've got Seeing Red checked into the chat as well. What's up, Seeing Red? I see you, bro. Okay, my next game, depending on whether or not the Dodgers win tonight. If the Dodgers win tonight, I'm actually going to be off tomorrow. But if the Dodgers drop a game to the Milwaukee Brewers tonight, then I will be live for Game 5 of that series on Saturday, tomorrow, and then I'll be live Sunday morning once again. Let's get in here to the action, guys. Looks like this inning is about to get started. Let's turn that off. That's the Eugenio Suarez home run there. Up here is IKF up to bat. IKF up to bat. Isaiah Kiner Falefa will hit this up the line, and that's going to be at least a base hit. This should be a stand-up double right here as Randy Arozarena chases that one down. And this will be a stand-up double to open up the inning. Uh-oh, Seattle got him, let a man on second now. Bryce Miller pitching for Seattle right now. He put that one in the strike zone. He likes to get ahead on the count here. He would rather be 0-2. Let's see what he decides to pitch here. Looks like Andrés Giménez is up to bat now. So Giménez up to bat. Pitch 32 coming in from Bryce Miller. This pitch going to miss the strike zone. It's ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, no swing. They're highlighting the defense of the Seattle Mariners. So a 1-0 pitch, a long look, a quick look to second base, the windup and the delivery. This one going to be clipped foul right here. It makes it a 1-1 count. We're only cheering on the, I saw something right now. Those of y'all who are channel members, you can flex your team in the chat with the emojis that we've got for y'all. Do some count, Mario. Says Todd Tier. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. This one, a swing and a miss. Got him to swing there. That's strike number 2. Strike. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Miller versus Giménez. Giménez calls a quick batter's timeout. He gets 1 at this at-bat. There you are. I see you, channel members. A lot of Mariners fans in the house today. A lot of Mariners fans in the house today. I think a lot of Blue Jays fans in the house here as well. A quick look to second base. The windup and the delivery. This one's going to be hit straight into the glove. Oh, this is going to be a simple double play. Wow. Well done by the defense there. Oh, my goodness. That was a line drive hit into the glove of Josh Naylor at first base. He made the play. We saw the leadoff runner at second base had to get back to second base, and he got caught. He got caught. Well done by Josh Naylor to flip a double right there. Nobody on, 2 outs now. Mariners, thank you. Mariners are alive. They are, Sue. This opening pitch to George Springer. Careful now. George Springer is a slugger. George Springer is a slugger. 32 home runs, guys. He did strike out in the first, but in the postseason, in his career, 22 home runs. This postseason, 3 home runs and 5 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 today after that strikeout. I got an 0-1 count. This one coming in, another ball that's going to be clipped foul. It bounces on the sideline here. Going to take a simple bounce. Goes foul and makes it an 0-2 count. Leroy saying, nice. Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Andrew Lee checking in. Dete checking in. Thank you for that comment earlier today, Dete. I saw that you had checked out one of my older videos, that video where I hit 1,000 subscribers. You left a really heartfelt comment on there, dude. I appreciate that comment. I read it. I showed my wife what you had said, and it is a big step from 2022 to 2025, isn't it? Here comes the pitch. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Palm Beach Trader in the house saying both Raleigh and Guerrero hit a home run, and it's over, says Palm Beach. Well, Palm Beach, let's see if that's true, my friend. Nobody on, 2 outs after the double play. A deep breath. The exhale, Miller will pitch and miss the zone for ball number 2. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Spock said that, said Rev Green. Live long and prosper, my friend. Oh, man, Leonard Nimoy. I love that they brought Leonard Nimoy back for the new Star Trek movies. Of course, May Leonard Nimoy, R.I.P., man. This one's going to be another foul ball right here as he tries to stay alive on the 2-2 count. George Springer is up to bat right now. Thanks, David Bacco. DJ Jean dropping it in right now for those Toronto Blue Jays. Go Mariners, says Debbie. Above Chaos saying pop up. Springer going to hit this one. That's going to be straight to the pitcher. This will be a routine out. That's a ground out right there for Springer. That's the 3rd out of the inning. Let's move on to the bottom. Out number 3 takes us to the bottom, and Seattle will be back on offense. Let's take a quick look at the defense here. That's a little small, so let's go to the full screen graphics. The defense here for the Toronto Blue Jays. A few changes from our game that we covered on Wednesday. Now, Springer's still going to remain the designated hitter. We will still see, well, Gausman is the starting pitcher for today. Alejandro Kirk behind home plate. Vladimir Guerrero, Ernie Clement, Andrés Giménez, and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, IKF, swapping right now. So IKF didn't play in Game 3. Didn't play in Game 3. He did play in Game 4. He's playing here in Game 5. He's filling in third base. Addison Barger has been moved out to right field. Nathan Lucas will remain in left field. And Dalton Varsho will remain in center. Red Green, like from the Red Green show? Is that a show? Rev Green. Rev. What up, Rev? J Money checking in right now. What up, J Money? J Money is in the house. J Money. Let's see. I might switch back and forth from this game and the Punksy game, says Michael Larnino. That game is scheduled to start at what, 8 p.m.? The tonight game right now. Oliva saying, great coverage. Glad I found you. Greetings from Seattle. I feel the love there, Olivas. Olivia. It's Olivia S. Olivia S. I just read your name the right way. Sorry about that. Thank you for checking in. I feel the love, Olivia. Olivia is in the house. Patrick Adams is in the house. What up, Patrick? I see you, my guy. Matthew back in here as well. What up, Matt? We got Matt checking in. And Palm Beach Trader going to stick with us for now. I see you, Palm Beach. Thanks for hanging out, man. Next few at-bats is the top of the batting rotation once again, folks. The next few at-bats is the top of the batting rotation once again for the home team. So we will see these next three batters. Number 1, Julio Rodriguez. You'll see him down here. Regular season, 650 at-bats. Regular season batting average for Julio Rodriguez, 267. But in the postseason, that number has definitely dropped. I thought I changed that home run number. Hang on, let's make that change. We're going to change this because obviously nobody in Major League Baseball has that many. Here's the change. Okay, 32 home runs. That makes a lot more sense. 32 home runs for Julio Rodriguez in the regular season. Behind him will be Cal Raleigh with 60 home runs. And then number 3 up to bat, Jorge Polanco. Let's watch what happens now. Looks like the umpire is getting ready to bat. It's just a simple glitch, guys. They'll fix that. Cacula? Cacula saying 6-7. Let's see what the final score of this game is. I will give you, Cacula, I'm going to write your name down. You were the first one to say that today. If the final score of this game is 6-7, I will send you a shirt, bro. I will reach out to you on your channel and send you a shirt. It's an 0-1 count right now. This pitch, a swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Strike number 2, Rodriguez looking to get in. Count Chocula, says DJ Gene. Michael, we'll be here, bro. We'll be here. We're not going anywhere. So far, the Seattle Mariners are hanging on to a 1-0 lead. What if it's 7-6, says James? That would still play. I guess it just, man, I don't know. If it's 6-7, that means Toronto will lose. The Seattle Mariners will win. So if the Mariners win by 1 and the final score is 6-7, then I will send Cacula a free t-shirt with a Football Nation logo on it. I've got a 1-2 count right now, folks. We're just trying to have some fun, but let me lock into this game because I know you guys are trying to find the best commentary available and the closest thing to the actual game. Let me give you what I promised you. The wind-up in the pitch, this one going to be low for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the mound right now for the Toronto Blue Jays is Kevin Gausman. And Gausman is 39 pitches in. I think he'll probably get to, 75 pitches today before they pull him. That could be sooner rather than later, though. Seattle Mariners staying alive on these at-bats. Here comes pitch 40. This one going to be popped up into the air. This is going to be to center right field. Addison Barger underneath waiting for it, though. That'll be the first out of the bottom of the 3rd. So, Addison Barger makes the play. Here comes Cal Raleigh now. Ja, bless this bowl, says Rev. Everyone in my kid's school is obsessed with the 6-7, says Political Call Troll. Dude, every kid right now is obsessed with 6-7. Just makes me laugh. I mean, 2 balls and a spike, says Todd. Go Jays, says Cacula. Disney Lover checking in saying Mariners 7, Blue Jays 3. This pitch going to be low and inside for ball number 1. Come on, big dumper. Courtroom Cap is in the house. Courtroom Cat is in the house. Here is the big dumper up to bat. 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the delivery. This one going to be low for ball number 2. Now, Cal Raleigh did have a double earlier in this game. He did get lucky. Addison Barger dropped a line drive out into right field, so big mistake there. Cal Raleigh up to bat on a 2-0 count. This one comes in. That will be ball number 3. Uh-oh. You were better off intentionally walking this guy if that's what you were going to do. 3 pitches in, 3 balls, no strike. Bottom of the 3rd, 1 out. Seattle Mariners up to bat right now. The Mariners with a 1-0 lead over the Toronto Blue Jays. Cal Raleigh up to bat against Kevin Gausman. This pitch will find the bottom of the zone for strike number 1. Strike 1 here. It is a 3-1 count, and I knocked the cap off of my pen by hitting the table. Let's go ahead and get that figured out. Oops. Cal Raleigh watches this one come in. He will clip that foul. A big swing of the bat, but that goes foul, making the count full. Full count. Christian Pena, what's going on? Looks like Penn checking in right now saying 7-1 would be funny. Peoria saying 4-1 Jays. What up, Peoria? 3-1 Mariners, says Josh. Okay, you guys are dropping out the crystal balls. We'll get to that during our next commercial break. A wind-up and a pitch, a swing and a miss for Cal Raleigh. Is going to be out number 2. That's the second out right here. And Kevin Gausman going to walk away after that pitch. He knew he got him. As soon as that swing came in, he just walked off the mound. Took a look at everyone in the outfield right there, said, I got you, boys. I got you. Good pitch right there from Kevin Gausman. Bad swing. Bad swing right there from Cal Raleigh. That would have been ball number 4. He decided to chase. Instead, we are now looking at Polanco up to bat. Jorge Polanco up to bat, batting average of .237 during the postseason. Regular season batting average of .265. In this particular series, though, he's been pretty good. Batting average of .313 with a home run. I've got a 1-0 count. This swing is going to be strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I got 1 ball, 1 strike on the count right now on the board. Jorge Polanco up to bat. He is 0 for 1 today. Championship member for 10 months, Gary. Let's go. Creeping up on a year right now. This one, a swing and a miss. Got him on strike number 2. Let's go, Jays, says Steve. Swinging at low pitches. DJ Jean, were you checking in earlier? Newbies, check in, says Rev. They did earlier. We'll bring in some more newbies here as this game continues. Amazing pitching right now, says Cacula, though. The windup and the delivery. This one going to be a foul ball as it bounces around here. I don't know what that baseball did. It's a 1-2 count now. Come on, pitcher, strike him out, says Sammy Green. Your pitcher today is Kevin Gausman. You guys are saying swing, bada, swing. Let's see if he will. Rev saying, I turned 59 in November. I'll be 34 this November. The wind up, the pitch, and chasing the garbage in the dirt right there. Talk about extending the strike zone. Oh, my goodness. This takes us to the top of the 4th. The Seattle Mariners hanging on to a very narrow 1-0 lead. Uncle Bob is in the house. Low stuff. Dude, he's been pitching in the dirt all day long. He has been pitching in the dirt all day long, and the Mariners are swinging at it. We took a look earlier today, and I counted 6 pitches underneath the strike zone. 6 out of 7 pitches missed the strike zone, and the Mariners were swinging right here, man. It's crazy. Pulled a Varsho right there, swinging really low. Detroit City, what up, Mr. Detroit City? Keep up the great work, he says. WTH says Sue. What's going on, Sue? Welcome in. Rev saying, I got 5 on it. 6 out of 7, says Cacula. Baseball is scripted, says Dr. Toboggan. I think the one sport that can't be scripted is baseball. Because, I mean, bro, you can pitch. I tell you this right now. Even if the pitcher was on the mound and delivered nothing but strikes, the batter still has to hit that. And have you ever tried to swing at anything over 60 miles an hour? Like, our batting cages here in San Antonio, unless you go to UTSA, the batting cages here in San Antonio, they all typically max out at 65, maybe 70 miles an hour. And I tell you right now, dude, I am lucky to even, like, dink that thing and just get a piece of the ball. I'm good with slow pitch, man. I'm a slugger when it comes to softball, but when it comes to baseball, dude, no way. Gabby saying it was scripted in 1919. LL Key saying Black Sox did a good script back in the day. You can't choose exactly where you pitch. Not scripted, says Calcula. Okay, so my question to you guys. What will be the final score of this game? What will be the final score of this game? I know nobody knows. I know nobody knows what the final score is going to be, but I'm curious to hear it from you guys. A call back from the band. L.A., says Dr. Toboggan. Mariners must fall, says Mike Ray Byrne. The Mariners must fall, says Mike. Try fast pitch softball, says Julie. Oof. We'll see. I don't know if I could swing at those either. 5-3 who? There we go. Fader saying 5-3 Mariners. Josh saying 3-1 Mariners. Sir Robert saying 5-2 Blue Jays. 6-7. Trust me, man. Hopefully the Jays have the 7. 9-6 Toronto. 4-3 Mariners. 6-3 Mariners on this one, says Living Like Larry. Jays 9-7. Says Peng He. All right, guys, let's get back to it. This pitch going to be in the zone for strike number 1. Kelly with a super chat. Thank you, Kelly, saying I don't have cable. Thank you for this. I have Toronto, Dodgers, and Hurricanes. Minus 12.5. Let's go. Let's go, Kelly. I hope you get it. This pitch going to be hit, and they're going to say that this one is fair. This is going to be a double right now, at least a double, chasing it down with lazy legs in right field. Wow, a double up the sideline right there. Whoops. Excuse me there, guys. My apologies. It's a double. It's a double. He's zooming. He was. Okay. Let me get myself focused in right now. So that was Nathan Lucas who got the double hit right there, folks. También eres narrador de béisbol. Muy bien, Víctor Hugo. Te tengo, mi amigo. Por eso estamos aquí, mi amigo. Béisbol, basketball, fútbol y muy probablemente hockey as well. Pero un placer para estar aquí con ustedes y siempre muy agradecido cuando tú estás aquí conmigo. Top of the 4th. One man on second base. Up to bat now is Alejandro Kirk. Nathan Lucas. Ooh, they did an intentional walk for the previous batter here as well, guys. The intentional walk is never good. Varsho was intentionally walked. So here is, it was Guerrero who was intentionally walked. Alejandro Kirk now. Up to bat, it's an 0-1 count. The next pitch in the dirt, ball number 1. So let me explain what just happened here in between these pitches. We saw a double tiptoeing that sideline, the fair foul line right here at first base for Nathan Lucas. He reached second base. The next batter up was Vladimir Guerrero, and Vladimir Guerrero was walked. So Vladdy, intentional walk, he's on first base now. Your next batter up is Alejandro Kirk. After Vladdy was intentionally walked, it's a 2-1 count. Okay, here we go. 2-1 count. Hit, please, says Steve. Kirk needs a hit. Grand slam, maybe? Not just yet, but we'll see what happens. This one going to be ball number 3. Uh-oh. It's ball number 3. And all of a sudden, Bryce Miller, who started out hot in this game, by the top of the 4th, only 47 pitches in, it might be time to start looking at that bullpen. I do think it's early to pull him, but if he walks this man, it's going to be a mound visit for sure. This pitch coming in, oh my goodness, it's going to be a walk. Oh, my goodness. I wonder if they're going to pull him or if they're just going to tell him to chill. It is going to be a mound visit, guys. They are walking up to the mound right now. I wonder if they're going to pull it from him. But the bases are loaded, folks. The bases are loaded. What's going on with the Mariners pitcher? Next up to bat is going to be Varsho. So you've got Nathan Lucas on third, Vladimir Guerrero on second, Alejandro Kirk on first. Bases are loaded, and Dalton Varsho up to bat now. Just a quick conversation right now. They're not going to pull Miller just yet. Not going to pull Miller just yet. Top of the fourth, the score is 1-0. Seattle with a narrow one-run lead. Man, this is rough. This is rough right now. Seattle in a very tough spot. Top of the fourth, bases loaded. Varsho 0 for 1 today. Miller delivers this pitch. It's going to be swung at. It's going to be foul. Foul ball here makes it an 0-1 count. All he needs to do is hit this one somewhere into the field. If he can get on base, that should bring in at least 2 runners. It'll bring in 1 for sure. Pero vamos a ver. Here comes this one. This is inside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think Miller is just a little bit worried here. Looks like in the bullpen, Spires out there. All right, 1-1 count. This is dangerous territory, guys. This one going to be clipped foul as well. Good contact with the baseball. Just a little bit too far underneath right now. That is a couple of foul balls here. I got a 1-2 count. Varsho trying to stay alive. 1 more strike will be the first out of the inning, but there are no outs in the inning just yet. We're in the top of the fourth with the bases loaded. This one is going to be a foul ball once again. Stays a 1-2 count. True Young G saying, OMG, thank God that I got him at 3+ strikeouts. Steve saying to crush it. They walked in a run yesterday, says Sir Robert. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one gonna be a swing and a miss. Got him. Wow, definitely chasing some trash right there. That is the 4th strikeout of the day for Bryce Miller. 3.1 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. No real big mistakes right there. Good job by Cal Raleigh to get that glove all the way into the dirt, because if he didn't, that one would have been a problem. Cal Raleigh did struggle the other day behind home plate as well. Look at that sea walk that he's got. Dang, he's got a stanky leg. That graphic with the stanky leg. Okay, guys, Ernie Clement is up to bat now. 1 away. Not out of the woods yet. A wind up and a pitch, just staying focused here. That's going to be hit foul. This is going to be a force out. This could be an easy double play, and this is going to take us to the middle. The play happened right in front of the plate. Wow. That was hit in play. Here's the replay. That was hit in play. It was tipped, and it stayed in front, and Cal Raleigh put his knee down on home plate. That's a force out at home. A quick throw out there to first base is 2 outs, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. A double play flipped right there. Force out at home base, at home plate. Force out at home plate, and a quick throw to first. Back to back. Okay, y'all. I thought it was like frozen cubes, LOL. So I need 3 runs in 5 innings, says Marky Mark. You need over 3 runs in 5 innings. You're running out of time out there, Marky Mark. When did MLB start that, says Double Above Chaos. What the heck is the stanky leg? Oh, Court, don't make me do that stanky leg. Hey. I was about to. I just did, but you can't see me from the waist down. You can't see me from the waist down, but I definitely did just do the stanky leg. It's better than teaching you how to Dougie. All right, folks, so This takes us to the bottom of the fourth. Luckily, somehow, some way, those Seattle Mariners got out of that inning without conceding any runs. Without conceding anything here. So the score remains 1-0 Seattle with a 1-run lead. They don't know, says JJ. Got bands. Bands to make her dance. Hey, we dodged the bullet, says Leroy. They sure did. Thanks, Roy. Okay, let's bring up the next couple of batters here. Next couple of batters coming up for Seattle, folks. I got Josh Naylor, Randy Arozarena, and Eugenio Suarez. Josh Naylor this season with 20 home runs. We did see a couple of home runs. We've seen a couple of home runs from him this postseason for Josh Naylor, specifically and exactly 2 of them. So a couple was exactly right. Randy Arozarena going to be on deck behind him, and the man in the hole, giggity, Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio Suarez going to be in the hole for sure. Yeah, you're cultured for real, says I got bands. Hey, man, I do my best, dude. I do my best and forget the rest. Good job, Mariners, says Brian. I like you too, Jay. I like you too, JJ. Oh no, Unc, please don't do that, says True Yunji. Do we have Mr. JC here? Mr. Jace? Who's that? I don't know, Hecker. What's going on, Hecker? I see you out there. Do we? Okay. Let's get started, guys. Let's get started. We are now entering the bottom of the fourth. The commercial break is now over. As I mentioned, Josh Naylor is up to bat right now. Left-handed batter versus right-handed pitcher. This one going to be popped up foul. It'll make it an 0-1 count. So Josh Naylor's first pitch, he swings at it. They're showing that replay right now. What a crazy hit. The ball stayed in play. They're showing that highlight. That is awesome. 0-1 count. The next pitch comes in. This one going to be a line drive into left field. This should be a stand-up double right now. No, he's going to get stopped right here. Good job. Good arm. Josh Naylor. Not enough speed to reach second base, but he does reach first, and this is one man on. So we got a runner on first right now. The Seattle Bats are starting to crack right here. Bring out the boomstick, baby. Waiting to see another dinger in this game. We've seen one. We've seen one dinger in this one. Looking if we can get another. So a runner on first in Josh Naylor. Up to bat right now is Randy Arozarena. Let's see what he can do. This pitch coming in, and Arozarena will swing and miss. It's going to be strike number 1. Randy Arozarena, born in Havana, Cuba, made his Major League Baseball debut in 2019. He's been in the league for a while here. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming in. This one going to be low and away for ball number 1. Okay. Trying to avoid a situation here. You got the runner on first. Toronto's defense has been solid, so Arozarena is going to have to put this through the gaps right here in order to have a successful at bat. Otherwise, they could flip the double. Here comes the hit. It's going to be a simple play. He bobbles the ball, though. He will reach first on fielder's choice. Josh Naylor will be out at second, and Arozarena will get on base thanks to fielder's choice. That will not, I repeat, that will not go down as a hit for those of you guys who are betting on baseball. Bad play right there at second base. Bad play right there at second base. He bobbled this one. Should have been more routine for the Blue Jays. And you know what? I'm taking a look at this right now, and I think I've actually got an issue, an error on my graphics right now. I think Ernie Clement is actually playing third base, and Kiner Falefa is playing at second base. At least that's what it says right now on Major League Baseball, so I'm going to have to update that graphic as well. We've got one out, one man on, staying safe right now. Ooh, don't go too far right there, Arozarena. Arozarena almost tried to pick him off at first base. He's okay. Is it okay to make fun of Canadians? No, it's not okay to make fun of Canadians. It's not okay. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be low and away against Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio Suarez, 2 home runs this postseason as well. 49 home runs during the regular season. So a 1-1 count, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, 1-1 count. The pitch coming in. This one looks like it's going to miss the zone. The umpire doesn't like it. Ball number 2. Gausman still on the mound right now. 3.2 innings pitched. That last pitch was an 83-mile-an-hour slider. Good eye by the umpire here. Good eyes by the umpire. Here comes the 2-1. This one in the center of the zone. He crushes it, but it's going to be a fly out at center field. And waiting for it there at center field is going to be Dalton Varsho. So a pop fly out. Going to be the second out of this bottom of the inning. Seattle looking to extend their 1-run lead. Seattle looking to extend the 1-1 lead. 2-1 count. 1-2 count. Pop up, he's out, says Double Above Chaos. What is going on, Neil? I see Neil in the house. That ball was waiting for a friend, says Sue Mullins. Ooh, a pickoff attempt right here. Safe. Rosarena trying to get a little farther from first base than he should. He might steal one here. They are pretty good at stealing bases, the Seattle Mariners. They're pretty dang good at stealing bases, the Seattle Mariners. Here comes the pitch. This one gets a piece of the strike zone, a tiny piece of the strike zone. The umpire calls that strike number 1. Okay, Blue Jays fans. That's not a hit, question mark? No, JJ. The hit only happens if it's not a fielder's choice. There's the steal right now. Rosarena going to get there. He will steal the base. If you were watching the graphic, it just happened right there. Rosarena got to second base. So now we've got a runner on second. It's a 1-1 count. Good takeoff right there. And he got there quickly, man. There was no way he was going to get tagged out. So 1-1 count. Rosarena reaches on second base. This one going to be a pop fly out, man. J.P. Crawford going to smack this up in the air, and this will end the inning. This will end the inning, guys. We go to the top of the 5th. It's still a 1-run game, a 1-score game, and anybody's game. About to shower, says Courtney. About to show her? About to show? I don't know. Either way, what's going on, guys? Let's effing go. Blue Jays, says Alec. Checking in right now. Onk grabbing the chair because, oh, my legs hurt. Oh, man. It's like no matter how much you exercise, you still always feel just a little bit sore all the time. Let's go Tigers, says Mr. Detroit City. Canadians say a boot and sorry. That's what it is, not shower. Sorry. Not to sorry. A boot. Give you something to cry about. Good evening, Mario, says the serious Moonlight. How's it going? MVP, question mark? What's going on, Moonlight? Thank you for checking in. It's called getting old, says LL. Yeah, dude, you're not wrong. Polo will get a home run tonight. You're talking about Polanco? Kim? Yup, says Paper Planes. I'm 70, and I have learned that if you don't move, you will lose it. If you don't move it, you will lose it, says Sue Mullins. Yeah, I agree with that, Sue. I definitely believe that there's truth in that statement for sure. Looks like Kakula saying making some chicken burgers tonight. That sounds good, man. Mariners need to stay strong, says Land of Logs. Land of Logs. Or Land O Vlogs. What up, Land O Vlogs? Cal needs another hit, says JJ. Good advice, Sue. You got to keep active. That's facts. That is facts. Let's get some home runs, says Chiletti. What up, Chiletti? Welcome back. More than 42 degrees north is too close to the North Pole, says Rake. Chicken burger is not good, says JJ. How is that not good? That sounds delicious. I guess it depends on if you're frying that chicken, Because if you're frying that chicken, that sandwich just got 10 times better, bro. How is there so many people in here that don't understand the rules of the game, says Steven. Well, because baseball isn't nearly as watched as the NFL. The NFL is very different, but baseball has some different rules for sure, man. You know what? It's okay, though. Baseball also has changed a lot of rules. Like during the regular season, back when I watched baseball back in like the late 90s, when there were extra innings, they did not put an extra runner on second base. That is a new rule that happened. So maybe some people used to watch baseball, they lost interest in it, they come back 10 years later like I did, and all of a sudden things have changed. So, you know, it happens. Sometimes things change. Sometimes things are a little unclear. Here is Addison Barger up to bat against Miller. Bryce Miller delivering this pitch. This one going to be in the zone for strike number 1. Strike 1. Top of the 5th, folks. We're in the top of the 5th inning. More than halfway through this game now. More than halfway through this game. The Seattle Mariners on defense. Up to bat right now, Addison Barger. The windup in the pitch. This one's going to be right over the heads of the infield. That is a great hit up to center field, and Julio Rodriguez out there waiting for it. That'll be a base hit. We get a man on. That's going to be a hit for Addison Barger. Okay, Barger reaches first base. That does go down as a hit. Next up here, Kiner Falefa, the second baseman. I do have my graphic backwards now. Just realizing I have my graphic backwards now. We'll change that defense for sure. Let's make that change. Whoops. Looks like there's a conversation. They are going to pull the pitcher, guys. A mound visit. Barger on first, and Miller is going to be pulled from the game, guys. Miller is going to be pulled from this game. That's rough. I don't think he did a bad job, but giving up too many hits right now, it looks like they are going to make the change. Okay, I also am going to make the change. Let's download this one, JPEG. It'll be page 6. Okay, so I was just showing out here the Toronto Blue Jays defense. We'll get that adjusted right now. Mario, you can even make a boring baseball game seem exciting. How do you do it? The show must go on, man. The show must go on. How many of you guys are football fans? Raise your hand if you're new in the chat, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's take a quick look and see the analytics. 1,200 people watching this live stream right now. Have you smashed that like button just yet? 1,200 people. Looks like 193 likes. We should definitely be past that. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. If you are new, if you are not new, that doesn't matter at this point. I want someone to check into the chat who has never chatted before. Someone who normally stays in the background, someone who's normally out off to the sides. I want you guys to check into this chat right now if you have never checked into any chat before, if you don't normally chat. Mark checking in right now saying, I'm new. What's going on, Mark? Thank you for being here, bro. I'll get up on my feet for that. Let's go. Taking another look. Football fans, of course. Let's see. I'm new, says Tenrag. What's going on, Tenrag? Thank you for checking in. Let's see. I am new. Me, I'm off, says Katie. What up, Katie? Timothy Thomas. We got Tim Tom checking in right now. Tammy checking in. I like football. You have me watching baseball now. Let's go, Tammy. I love it. Todd Tier saying, I've never chatted before. Lies. Lies. I will listen to your football coverage, says Nancy. I'm here for it. I see you out here, Kekio. Cicio? Kekio? Sekio? What's going on? In the shadows, says Diamond Spike. What's up, Diamond Spike? I see you out there. D. Fuller watching. Bob also watching. The sacrifice bunt not going to land. I think that's going to be strike number 1. Salute to the chat. This is my first stream. I love it, man. Kakula trying to get a 6-7 final score so that he can get that Football Nation t-shirt. Not new, says Dave Bonds. That's a sacrifice bunt that goes foul. It makes it an 0-2 count. Let me get focused on my count here. and get everything the way it's got to be. So an 0-2 count. You guys checking into the chat saying, what's up, fam? What up, Jay? We got Geomatics checking in saying, hey, Mario, what's up? Prince Galaxy Walker checking in as well. Ghost of Kiev, long time no see. Welcome back, my friend. I am new. Are you a Blue Jays fan? No, your Blue Jays just crushed my Yankees. This is going to be a pop fly into center field. Julio Rodriguez chasing that thing down. This will be the first out. So we got 1 out and 1 man on. Lando Vlogs. I'm a Yankees fan. I hope we can still be friends. Dandelion checking in saying new. Hopefully you will over-explain what is going on. I know nothing but the basics of football, says Nancy. Nancy, if you have any questions, you know by now, Nancy, that this chat room is very friendly. If you have questions about baseball, plug them into the chat, and someone out here will help you out. This pitch coming in is going to be clipped foul. Looks like Giménez is up to bat now. So Andrés Giménez, the shortstop, up to bat for these Toronto Blue Jays. Bubba Jax is new in Lubbock. What's going on now? Nate saying, I'm fairly new, 4th time watching. Sad Angela's fan. That's going to be a hit. That should be a simple play. Routine out. It does advance the runner to second, though. So this will be a routine out. The runner advances to second. Y'all watch that develop over here. That one was hit right back to our new pitcher, who is Brash. Brash is the new pitcher, folks. And Matt Brash is on the mound right now. This regular season, 47 innings pitched for Matt Brash. In this postseason, just 7 innings pitched. My thoughts on the Scooble situation, I'm feeling he'll be a Yankee at some point. The Yankees could use some good pitching. Nothing against Carlos Rodon or, you know, what they've got going on over there, but hey, I'm new, Canadian in Italy. Thank you for checking in. A Canadian in Italy. I love it. Tony also in the house. Tony Favela, I see you, my friend. Not new, but I just wanted to say hi. What's up, Omar Lynch? We have 2 outs. A runner on second base. We're in the top of the 5th. I hope that explains. Looks like Danny with a $2 super chat. Thank you. On set. That's right, dude. We've got the director's chair out here. I love that, dude. Director's chair for sure. The windup in the pitch. This one going to miss the strike zone. It's ball number 1. Thank you, Duke. Thank you, Duke. Shout out to everyone who was in the shadows who just checked in for the first time today. This pitch going to be, looking over there, safe. Going to be ball number 2. Ball number 2. Keep that chat coming, guys. Y'all are awesome. You guys are awesome. Chat feeling pretty good today. 1,200 people in this chat right now. Keep smashing those like buttons, guys. Let's get this chat room with 2,000, 3,000 people in it. This one going to be a big hit from George Springer. This one from George Springer off the wall, off the Nintendo logo. This should bring a runner in, and George Springer will end up on second. That is going to bring in a run right here for the Blue Jays. They have tied this thing up. It is not a home run, but we're going to sound off anyways. So a big hit from Springer off the Nintendo wall, off the Nintendo logo there. Almost getting over the wall. Rodriguez couldn't get there in time. This does bring in the run. That's an RBI for Springer. It's a 1-1 count. So the Jays have tied this thing up. This pitch low and inside, ball number 1. Your next batter up is Nathan Lucas. Batting average of .345 this postseason. 6th consecutive game with extra base hit today. They're just highlighting George Springer right there. That pitch going to be strike, apparently. The umpire called that strike 1. Don't know how or why, but it was. Okay, Fun and Games with Ivor. What up, Fun and Games? Thanks for checking in, sir. Quick batter timeout going to be called right now. Let's explain what's going on. If you guys are just checking into this game right now, I've got a 1-1 count in the top of the 5th. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. 1 more out to take us to the middle of the inning. The Toronto Blue Jays have just tied this game up. That's going to be good for strike number 2. That pitch, a check swing, will pass the plate. Doesn't matter. It's in the zone. That's strike number 2. All of that being said, it's a 1-2 count We have a runner on at the moment. That is George Springer out there on second base. If you look closely, you can see that man in the blue jersey at the top of your screen. That's him just walking around, waiting. Nathan Lucas up to bat. This time almost going out there, tried to steal third, ended up not stealing it after all. You see that bouncing back and forth on the blue jersey? It's so accurate here. Here we go, guys. 2-2 count as that ball misses the plate. 2-2 count. Looks to second base, delivers ball number 3 here, an 89-mile-an-hour changeup, and Matt Brash is struggling on the mound. Matt Brash, full count versus Nathan Lucas. I'm new and I'm a Cowboys fan. Let's go. I'm a Cowboys fan too, brother. All about it. Martin Bershaj, welcome back in. This one going to be ball number 4. Take your base. And they will put a man on here. Matt Brash not able to get the Blue Jays to chase right now. Rubber biscuit, says Rev. Thanks, guys, for checking into this chat. My apologies if I haven't had a chance to call out your name just yet. Keep chatting out there, and I will find you guys in just a moment. That AI character took a long time to get back to second, says Neil. Well, they work. They work right now. Gonna just sit there and literally tie his shoes there really quick. I love watching the graphics. Here comes the next pitch. It's going to be low again for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. This is a tough pitching situation now. Looks like Matt Brash is definitely struggling. Vladdy is up to bat, folks. And if you don't know who Vladimir Guerrero is, you don't know the Blue Jays. 5 home runs this postseason alone. He was intentionally walked with the last pitcher. A batting average this postseason of .471 for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here he is on a 2-0 count. This pitch going to find the zone. Strike number 1. No swing there from Vladdy. No swing there from Vladdy. DJ Jean wants to see the pitcher's angle. Let's do it, bro. Pitcher's angle. Let's do it. 2-1 pitch. This one going to be ball number 3. Ball number 3 as that misses here. Okay. Let's get locked in. Ball number 3. Let's see some defense. Peoria Cat checking in. True that, Mario. Here comes this one. A swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Swing and a miss. Chasing that one. It was low and away. Guerrero Jr. will swing for it. One more out will take us to the bottom of the 5th. Mariners fans getting excited, spinning their towels right now. It's getting loud in Seattle. They're trying to end this inning here. Let's see if they can. Quick batter's timeout for Vladdy. Quick batter's timeout for Vladdy. Gonna try to lock him up right now. Matt Brash on a mission. He's given up 2 hits. But the inning isn't over. He needs one more strike to wind up the pitch, the delivery. A swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Got him. You are out, sir, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Thank you, Jim McKinnon. I'm not far from Peoria in Illinois anyway, says Jason Blanchard. Wait for it, says Bob. Home run, says Alec. Not this time. Dang it, says Cacula. No, says Black Bear. So the strikes will come out. Let's drop those strikes. The strikes out here, ladies and gentlemen. You mean Teddy Swims? Womp womp, says Bob. Womp womp, says Bob. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Have y'all had a chance to do your Week 7 trivia or your Week 7 pick'ems? I'm dropping it into the chat right now, folks. There's also a description. There's also a link in the video description down below. I am giving away $100 to someone, anyone, who can get all of these games right. If you're looking at some of the closer matchups, who do you think will win? By the way, okay, I'm going to say this. I need to say this right here, right now. If you have made your picks already and you selected the Pittsburgh Steelers for Thursday Night Football, you need to go back into the link that I just dropped and change your pick. I give everybody one free game. So Thursday Night Football, I give everybody one free game. Everybody gets Thursday Night Football. Looking to get you guys. No Daffy saying, I don't gamble, mate. Hey, no Daffy, you don't have to bet anything for this. This is absolutely free. This is just your chance to go out there and select your picks, man. And if you are lucky, you will win. If you are not lucky, you won't, and it's no skin off your backside, my friend. It is absolutely free to play. I am looking to give away $100 out here. The Pick'ems. Who do you think will win? Is it going to be the Eagles or is it going to be the Vikings? Is it going to be the Jets or is it going to be the Panthers? Is it going to be the Patriots? Yeah, it's going to be the Patriots. Is it going to be the Colts or is it going to be the Chargers? Falcons looking good after that last game. San Francisco 49ers got some questions around their quarterbacks right now. I know that the Chicago Bears have kind of been middling right here. Saints probably think that they can go into Chicago and maybe get the win. You never know. Sorry, the Commanders are going to win, says Sean. You know what, Sean? I don't think so, bro. Let's go. Dallas Cowboys all day, my friend. Let's go. With it. I'm with it. Happy birthday to me, says MJ. What up, MJ? MJ Rybread. MJ Rybread. What's going on, MJ Rybread? Happy birthday. So many standing runners, fists clenched, says. Can the Raiders beat the Chiefs? You know what? The Raiders do give the Chiefs a hard time a lot. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. The score is 1-1. Here comes the opening pitch, and your first batter up right now is Dominic Canzone. The opening pitch going to be a swing and a miss. That's strike number one. Gausman still on the mound. Gausman still on the mound. Let's shrink this down just a hair here. This next pitch coming in, that's going to be hit foul. So Canzone will hit this one foul right here. No play. Trends are on the KC side. They sure are. Kansas City is probably going to win that game. I don't think Kansas City is going to lose that game at home to the Raiders. Maybe when Kansas City goes to Las Vegas, the Raiders can get the win, but you never know. How do you cover so many games, especially if they're played at the same time? Well, I can't cover the games that are being at the same time, Nancy. So, for instance, this Sunday, I'll show you guys the schedule. This Sunday, if needed, it will be Game 6 for Toronto here in Seattle, which we are guaranteed a Game 6. This is going to be ball number 1. And a 1-2 count after that earlier foul ball. Nancy, don't go anywhere. I will explain how I do all of this. Basically, I cover at least 7 games a week. We're doing a game a week. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, there's no football. Fridays and Saturdays, there's no football. Dominic Canzone going to pop this up just past the foul line. Easy play going to be made right there by Ernie Clement on third base. That'll be out number 1. Ernie Clement makes the simple play right there. Big ups from Jamaica, Football Nation. Rohan Plummer, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm on. Thanks, Steve. I don't know if that's true, man. I don't know if that's true, but I do appreciate you checking in, man. Too much credit. You give me too much credit, sir. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be low. Looks like Leo Rivas is up to bat right now after the quick out. Canzone on the fly out. So Canzone on the fly out. I've got one away. It's a 1-0 count right now after ball number 1. Gausman versus Leo Rivas will deliver. Gausman low and inside this time for ball number 2. Low and inside this time for ball number 2. I couldn't find a link to pick, says Jeremy Scott. Here it is again, Jeremy. You can click on that one. There should be a link to the pick'ems in the video description. If not, I can edit that here. I can edit it and plug it in. This one, or you can just go to my website, man. www.footballnationusa.com and navigate to the Pick'ems tab. Ball number 3, by the way. I'll say that one more time. www.footballnationusa.com You can navigate to the Pick'ems tab, and you'll see those options there. Ball number 4, take your base, and Gausman will walk Rivas. Rivas will reach first base after that bad pitch, and there goes Rivas. So, that is going to be, he's not taking the bat with him, but for whatever reason, there he is running with the baseball bat. Please, Mariners, stop putting up cans of corn. Stop putting up cans of corn. Let's effing go, Mario, says MP. What up, MP? Thank you for checking in, man. Got to rattle those bats, says Neil. Thanks for checking in. We're up to 500 viewers right now. Looks like we're having a quick mound visit. It's going to look like a mosh pit, guys. That's normal on this application. It's going to look like a little mosh pit right now. They will get all of this figured out. Looks like Gausman is going to remain on the mound. He is 71 pitches in. Kevin Gausman is 71 pitches in. Good to be here, says MP. Thanks, bro. You're looking for Week 7. I believe Week 6 shows only the results. Shows only the results. Is Week 6 still out there? I think Week 7 and 8 should both be up already. No, I do have 6 and 7. I need to get 7 and 8. So I'll update that tonight for sure. Week 7 is the one that we are looking at, guys. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be hit up the middle. It's center field. That'll be a simple play made at center field right now. Okay, that is out number 2. And Julio Rodriguez will go down swinging. Week 7 is there. It's 6 and 7. You should have to keep the bat. It would make it hard to steal a base. That would be crazy. It's like running with the baton, country. Ghost of Kiev, thanks so much, guys. With 1,500 people in here, we should be close to about 500 likes on the stream for today already. Close to 500. We'll see if we can get there. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. 1 man on, sliding back to first. There is Leo Rivas. Leo Rivas hanging out on first base. But here's the big dumper, guys. Cal Raleigh is up to bat for the Seattle Mariners. Everybody is on their feet at T-Mobile Park. Here we are. The big dumper versus Gausman. The pitch coming in. This one is low off the plate. That's going to be ball number 1. That one taking a bounce in the dirt right there. Having to get up on his feet to control that one is Alejandro Kirk. Cal Raleigh is 0 for 2 or 1 for 2 today. He did have a double earlier in this game. It wasn't enough to get it over the wall. It did go all the way back to the wall. Vamos a ver lo que él puede hacer. Aquí viene la lanzada. Esta vez a swing and a miss for strike number 1. Low and away on the pitch. That's strike number 1. Chasing Raleigh. Get chill, bro. You know they're not going to pitch straight to you. You might as well just hang out for a little bit. You might as well just hang out for a little bit. Here we go. 1-1 count. If I'm Raleigh, I'm watching these go by. He's going to clip it foul. That would have been a ball number 2, and instead it goes down as a 1-2 count. Raleigh is chasing today. That's not good, guys. You should not be chasing after low and away pitches. So Cal, 1-2 count, bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. One slip up here from Cal Raleigh and the inning is over. We'll go to the top of the 6th. The wind up the pitch. Cal Raleigh will swing. That is 3 pitches in a row that would have missed the strike zone. All he had to do was stand there and not swing the bat, and he would already be on first base. He would already be on first base. Checking off history, most home runs in a single season. Cal Raleigh up there at the top, man. 60 home runs this year. This one in the dirt, that's going to be ball number 2. Good eye right there. Good eye. That's ball number 2. 2-2 count. Gausman, Raleigh, excuse me. Not Riley, very different batter. Raleigh. That's what happens when the umpire starts calling ugly pitches. That's true. It does get in your head. When you feel like the strike zone is twice as big, you start to chase. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Gausman delivers. This one going to be popped up. It was a reach anyways, and this will be a routine fly out over there in left field. This will end the inning. Nathan Lucas going to make the play. So that'll be out number 3, and we go to the top of the 6th, folks. Go to the top of the 6th. Punxsy is losing 14-10 in the second quarter. Aren't challenges available? They are, Bulletproof Tiger. They are, but they typically don't save that for pitching. It's more like we're going to challenge the safe call there at second or whatever. Drinks on me. It's Friday. Let's go. Just chilling. I will have you know that I haven't had any booze in like 2 weeks, man. Honestly feeling good. Bro, straight up, and I'm going to tell you guys this because most of you guys have been and are subscribed to this channel, I'm guessing. But I straight up haven't had any booze in 2 weeks. I've been exercising pretty hard, trying to keep myself, zoned in and trying to keep myself healthier. When we're averaging 3 million views a month, there's a lot of eyeballs on me, and I don't want to be spilling out of my shirts. The point is, today, bro, I just got down another notch on the belt. That felt so good to tighten up the belt and get it one notch further, dude. I'm telling you, it's a small little win. Small little wins like that help so much. Definitely helps so much. Be honest, you're trying to look good for your lady, says Sue Mullins. A little bit, yeah, for sure. But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, Sue. I heard some statistic that was crazy. I heard a statistic that says there are less people with six-pack abs than there are millionaires in the United States. I don't have either of the two. I don't have a million. I'm not a millionaire, and I don't have abs. I don't know if I'll ever be a millionaire, but I know I can control my body, and so I've done whatever I can to try to get myself in shape. Sober October is a breath of fresh air, says Mr. Thaddeus. Honestly, that's kind of next round's on me, says Josh Jenkins. You know what? You know what you guys are paying for? You guys aren't paying for booze. You guys are buying baby food because Sammy has graduated to eating actual baby food, and baby food is kind of pricey out here. So I got a 6-month-old son. He's just graduated to eating baby food. Every $2 is going to buy some baby food for him, whether it's applesauce or whether it's carrots or sweet potatoes or pears or whatever it might be. Pretty crazy though that I don't have a six-pack or $1 million, but I'm blessed, says Just Chillin'. I'm a millionaire with abs, not, says Todd. Eat a lot of steak, says Uncle Bob's Carnivore. Mr. 7 Gamer, thanks for checking in, my friend. Sean Hunt saying the temple. We need the pump cam back. Ooh, nice, dude. Nice. We need the pump cam back, says Country. I like it. We will for basketball, Country. We'll bring it back for basketball. Let's get back into this one. Top of the 6th, it's going to be a double. This should be a double. Canzone trying to chase it down. Short legs right here, but he reached. Wow. It looks like Kirk was able to reach second base on that hit. It did go off the wall. Opening pitch right now. Wu is the new pitcher. Okay, I like Wu. I think having Wu back is huge for the Seattle Mariners. Let's see if Wu can correct this early mistake that he had. Wu was putting that right over the plate. I've seen him be a starting pitcher during the regular season, guys. He had 186 innings pitched. So Brian Wu should be able to get the job done here against these Blue Jays. First pitch, inauspicious right there. Thank you very much for the cup of coffee, my friend. Owl on the prowl. Cheers, bro. This pitch, a swing and a miss right here from Varsho. Strike one. Swing and a miss from Varsho. Woo-woo, says Olivia. What up, Olivia? So much good food today, says Mike. Honestly, that's like my biggest downfall, man. I love Sour Patch Kids. I love candy. That's going to be a pop fly bunt. Interesting. It ends up going foul. It makes it an 0-2 count. It's the weirdest bunt I've ever seen. You can't lay that thing down, man. You put that up in the air. What are you doing? So Wu on the mound now for Seattle. Seattle's got to feel good about this. Seattle's got to feel good about having Wu on the mound. Let's see if he can get this man down. This will be a swing and a foul ball. Wu dropping some heat. 97-mile-an-hour fastball will be clipped foul right here. Speaking of Habs, a keg holds more than a six-pack. That's facts, David. Who wants a six-pack when you can have a whole keg? Thank you, Living Like Larry. This pitch going to be high for ball number 1. Living Like Larry with a $10 super chat right now. He says for the little guy. Thank you very much, Living Like Larry. That is huge, man. I'm telling y'all, you guys have blessed me on this channel, man. I'm so thankful for each and every one of y'all. Even those who just, like, hang out and watch, man. Obviously, that's ball number 2, by the way. This one's going to be high for ball number 2. Obviously, the super chats help a long, long way, man. Every dollar helps. $10 super chats are huge, but I never ask for them. I'm not like, hate to name call, but not like Chat Sports who forces people to super chat for all that stuff. Here comes the next pitch. It's ball number 3. The count is now full. Woo, missing the zone right there. So we never ask for that kind of stuff on this channel. It is always appreciated, but I want to let you guys know that I understand that a lot of reasons for y'all watching this channel is a financial barrier, and I don't expect anything from anyone. Here's a big hit. It's a pop fly. Who's going to get to it? Chasing it down. Rosarena will get there. That is out number 1 here. That's the first out. Is it the first? Yeah, it's the first. That's the first out. Grow your own cherry tomatoes, says Uncle Bob. It's easy. What's up, Zach DeGoat? Checking in right now. Ernie Clement is the new batter up here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the top of the 6th inning. You know what? Why am I sitting down, man? Why am I sitting down right now? I don't need to be sitting down. Who needs no stinking chair? I don't need no stinking chair. No stinking director's chair. I love this chair, by the way. I really do. Oh, hey-o. Here we go, y'all. I dropped my camera. A wind up in a pitch. This one, 97 miles an hour. Gonna get him to swing at that. Strike number 1. Don't need no stinking chair. I watch for the commentary, says Jason Blanchard. Cheers to you, my friend. Stop leaving runners on base. Must be 8 or more, says Steve. Honestly, yeah, we've seen a lot of that. Wilman Giménez checking in from Bogotá, Colombia. ¿Qué onda, colombiano? Boricua. Morena, Dominicano, Colombiano. Okay, here we go. We've got Wu on the mound. It's a 1-1 count right now. Ernie Clement will swing at this. He gets this over the heads of second base. This is going to bring a runner in, chasing it, using those short legs. He will get there, and it looks like Kirk will score. That will be good for 1 run. That will be a single from Ernie Clement and Kirk. Alejandro Kirk, guys, 5'8", not very long legs out there, managed to get the run in. So the Toronto Blue Jays now have the lead. Toronto Blue Jays now have the lead. You know what? Let's add another one. Let's add a new sound today. That's a run in right now. The Toronto Blue Jays are up. Here's a swing here. That's going to be a 1 count. So the runner has found his way in. Cha-ching. The Toronto Blue Jays are now up 2-1 over the Seattle Mariners. Mariners, Wu is on the mound right now. The windup in the delivery here. That's going to be hit to second base. This will be a routine out at first. By the way, I don't know what I missed right here. Apparently, there's now a runner on third. He was on second earlier. The graphic on my TV screen was off. But we now have a runner on third with 2 outs. Just so everyone's aware. The runner who is waiting on third right now is Clement. So Ernie Clement with a single had that RBI. It's actually really funny to watch. And I hate to say this, but Alejandro Kirk, kind of on the short and stubby side. He was trying to get those legs to turn right there. He managed to get that run in. This is ball number 1, folks, as it misses the strike zone. Nice. Looks like Jeremy went to the website and filled out your pick'ems. Let's go, Jeremy. Ethan saying, Woo is back. Woohoo. This one, a 1-0 pitch, does find the zone for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kiner Falefa. IKF up to bat. You guys okay with this view right here? You guys okay with this view right here? Do we want to switch it over back to the strike zone? Do we want to go back to the strike zone? Boo. The Jays suck, says D. Fuller. What up, D. Fuller? Here comes this pitch. It is going to be low and inside for ball number 2. David Bacco likes the view. We can hang out here for a little bit for sure. Almost 1,000 votes on today's poll right now. Almost 1,000 votes on today's poll right now. This pitch, a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike number 2. One more will take us back to the zone. Let's do a poll. We can do the poll for sure. I want to end the poll here, but I want to get to 1,000 votes before I end the poll here and then get an actual count on what you guys prefer. 2-2 count. Taking a deep breath, Wu looks at third. He will wind up and deliver. This one's going to be hit right back to him. So Wu will grab this and just toss it underhand right there to first base. This will take us to the bottom of it here. And this is out number 3. So 2 more votes and we'll get to 1,000. 1,000. Says Todd Tier. 1 more vote. Who's holding out? Who is holding out? It ain't Wu. Toronto up 2-1 in this one. Okay. So, we'll cut back. Thank you guys for subscribing and sticking around with us. Today's goal was to try to get to 53,000. I don't think we're going to get there right now. This is a more of an intimate live stream. Looks like, with nothing on the line, people aren't checking in for this game. Doesn't matter who wins this one. We are guaranteed a game 6. And we did get to 1,000 votes. So now let's do the poll right here. Giggity, phrasing. Which do you prefer? Thank you, toilet paper. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, which do you prefer? Question mark. Pitcher view. Strike zone view. He says, thanks for the shout-out, brother. Dude, I always do shout-outs, Steve Fuller. That's my thing. Got caught in a mosh like Slipknot concert in Denver 2014. I've never seen Slipknot live, but my first concert ever was System of a Down. And, bro, I was, definitely not old enough to go to a System of a Down concert. It was so good, man. That was back in, 7th grade, bro. A baseball team looks like they are the best until they face the Dodgers, says the Bull. The Bulla flipped. Facts, man. Let's see. Looks like 66% right now saying they prefer the strike zone view. We can definitely bring that up. Ooh, let's not deafen you guys with that sound, though. Leave that off for now. Okay, we'll leave that off for now for sure. Strike zone view would look like this, guys. That'll put us right behind home plate. I like both, says David Bacco. Looks like Mr. Thaddeus saying my first concert was Coolio and UGK. I saw System of a Down with Vanilla Ice. Wait, what? Ice, baby. Doon, 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 doon. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Let's see. First show equals Kiss. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Okay, you people shout it. My first concert was Mario in the NBA Finals. Let's go, man. All right, y'all. Kevin Gausman still on the mound right now. Eugenio Suarez up to bat. The opening pitch to him going to be high. Oh, it actually looks like Polanco. Looks like that's Jorge Polanco. Definitely not Eugenio Suarez. This one found the strike zone. The umpire called it ball number 1. Ball 1, umpire. Bad call right there. 1-0 pitch coming up. Gausman will deliver the next one. This one going to be low, but he swings at that, chasing the garbage. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Road team won each game. Look out in Toronto, says Donald Biddy. Honestly, this game might be over in time. No, I promised my wife a date night tonight, but it should be over in time to cover the could definitely be over in time to cover the Dodgers game. I just, got family things we got to take care of, so I think it's well-deserved. I've been live 7 days a week for the past 2 weeks here as well. I think I took maybe 1 day off. Bottom of the 6th, 1-1 count. Toronto up 2-1. Waiting for the pitch is Jorge Polanco. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 2, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Okay. Skid Row and Motley Crue was my first. Motley Crue is awesome. This one going to find the zone for strike number 2. Motley Crue was awesome. Girls, girls, girls. At the dollhouse in Fort Lauderdale. Also, Dr. Feelgood, Kickstart Your Heart. Man, there's a lot of great Motley Crue songs. Have you ever watched the movie The Dirt on Netflix? You should. Machine Gun Kelly is in the movie, which is weird that he's in there. 2-2 count. This one going to be in the dirt. Bad pitch this time. Looks like Gausman's arm is running out of gas. Running out of gas right now. What's going on to the 2,000 people watching this live stream? We are in the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. The Seattle Mariners up against the Toronto Blue Jays. A full count right now. Gausman, pitch 84. Coming in right now. A full count. Polanco will swing at this. He hits it straight up the middle. That's going to be an easy play made right there by the shortstop. Great job by Giménez. Great job by Giménez right there, and this, Andrés Giménez, will make the play. That'll be the first out of the inning. We are in the bottom of the 6th. Your next batter up is Josh Naylor. Welcome to Football Nation. My name is Mario. I hope that you guys are discovering this channel because you're channel surfing and you've stuck around because this ain't half bad. Bottom of the 6th. 2-1 game. This pitch to Naylor is going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 1. How many of you guys stopped on this channel and it's your first time and you just stopped right now because you saw a guy in a tie? I bet there's got to be at least one of y'all out there. Bottom of the 6th. Aussie, RIP, says Uncle Bob. 0-1 count after the swing and a miss. The next pitch coming in going to be low for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pop-up concert at St. Louis. I see it. Peter saying me, first time he saw the guy in the tie and decided to stuck around. Thank you, Peter Murphy. Cheers to you, sir. First timer in the house. I see you. Boo to the Blue Jays, says Sharon. This one going to be hit up the middle, and there he is waiting for it again. Shortstop Giménez. Gonna make the play one more time. Andrés Giménez doing a great job, man. The man out of Venezuela just getting all of those. I love the energy on this channel, says TH. Thank you, TH. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That put a smile on my face. Hybrid Moments, says Courtney. It was the voice that kept me in here, says Sir Roberts. Thank you, sir. Megan saying my favorite YouTuber, back at it. We are back at it again. Pitch low in the dirt. I'm right back at it again. It's a day to remember for you guys. It's actually one of my favorite day to remember songs. If you guys never listened to that band, you want a little bit of Mario's soul, listen to A Day to Remember. That is my favorite band, I think, of all time. Here comes this pitch. It's going to be high for ball number 2. ADTR. Randy Arozarena is up to bat. Tonight, Randy Arozarena is 0 for 2. He's now looking at a 2-0 count, so he was walked, though. He was walked earlier, if I'm not mistaken. No, he did reach on a fielder's choice, though. This pitch going to be low and away for ball number 3, and it might be time to have a conversation with Gausman. 3-0 count. 3 pitches in. It's a 3-0 count. Randy Arozarena up to bat right here. This postseason, Arozarena has not been great. A batting average of 150. He doesn't need to swing, though. He will reach first base. He will be walked. Ball 4. Take your base. And so Arozarena will just walk over to first right now. Strike zone view seems to have one out, 66-34, folks. 66-34. Next up to bat is Eugenio Suarez. We've been waiting for him. Ooh, I think they are going to get a mound visit. They are, and they're going to pull him, guys. Let me take a quick look at my notes here. Pitching change coming in right now, guys. Looks like Verland, wow, is coming in. right now. So Varland coming in right now. Lewis Varland coming in to replace Kevin Gausman. Who's going chicken hunting, says Rev. Punxsy losing 21-13, almost halftime. Is Punxsy a Canadian football team? That's an amazing switch, says Kakula. Okay, guys, an amazing switch. Xander, I feel you guys. So, Varland coming in. Lewis Varland coming in now to pitch. Number 77 going to be the pitcher for these Blue Jays, who are up by 1. Let me just fill you guys in. Y'all can see it for yourselves, but I'm going to tell you the situation right now. Looks like we just had a walk. Kevin Gausman just walked Randy Arozarena. So Arozarena is on first base. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, it will be the bottom of the 6th. There are already 2 outs here, folks. Already 2 outs right now. So bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 1 man on, and a new pitcher getting warmed up right now. A new pitcher getting warmed up right now. 72 innings pitched during the regular season, guys, in 2025. He had 75 strikeouts, an ERA of 2.97, which is pretty good. Y'all, if y'all did not see this pregame breakdown earlier today, let me show y'all what this postseason has looked like for these two teams. The batting numbers here during this postseason. It's pretty crazy. The Toronto Blue Jays had a total of 87 hits coming into tonight's game compared to the Mariners' 68. They had a total of 59 runs. By the way, again, postseason batting only. And keep in mind that the Toronto Blue Jays have only played 8 postseason games. This is number 9 for them. The Seattle Mariners have played 9 postseason games. This is number 10 for them. So, with 1 less game for the Toronto Blue Jays, they have still done a whole lot better offensively than the Seattle Mariners. 17 total home runs compared to 14 on 1 less game. A higher batting average. Total RBIs higher. The on-base percentage, the slugging percentage, everything screams Toronto should win this game, but this game is not over. Here comes this pitch. It's going to be high. Eugenio Suarez not going to swing at that. That's going to be ball number 1. So that is ball number 1. Let's turn this off here. That is ball number 1. Custom stats, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Football Nation. We do that for every game we cover, whether it's football, basketball, or baseball. This one should be ball number 2. I've got a 2-0 count. 2-0 count, a little check swing right there. Suarez keeping the bat close. Let's see. Mike saying that the score is incorrect. You're either way behind or you're trolling me. The score is 2-1. Toronto Blue Jays up by 1 run right now. That is going to be ball number 3. Ball number 3. The score is 2-1, Toronto, Seattle. 3-0 count. Eugenio Suarez with Randy Arozarena waiting on first base right now. The windup and the delivery. This one going to find the zone. Strike number 1. Strike 1 there, finally finding the strike zone, but Suarez may not have to swing if he's going to try to get on base right here the way that these pitches are coming in by Lewis Varland. Okay. Here's the next pitch. This one is high for ball number 4. Take your base. There are 2 runners on right now. Ooh, that was in the zone, and the umpire called it ball number 4. Interesting. Bad call by the umpire. Bad call by the umpire. Get those arms some rest. Mogul, what's going on, my friend? Let's all give a big salute. Thank you, sir. Even if he is a Yankees/Cowboys fan. Even if he is a Yankees/Cowboys fan. Thanks, M-Goal. MG Hole. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the name, dude, but I appreciate your comment out there. That did make me laugh. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 2 on. J.P. Crawford up to bat. That pitch had some heat. A 98-mile-an-hour 4-seam fastball will be dead center of the zone. Crawford, no swing, strike 1. Varland, just 6 pitches in, has already walked a man. Here comes the next one in the dirt. No swing, ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. J.P. Crawford going to hang out for a little bit here. No need to get excited during the 7th inning stretch singing take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. I'll do it like, here's the pitch. This one going to be low for ball number 2. I'll do it like William Shatner. I'll do it like William Shatner. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. 2-1 count. Looking at third base, the windup in the pitch. This one going to be hit. That's going to be a routine play. Well done right there. And this will be out number 3, leaving 2 runners stranded out on the bases. So we go to the top of the 7th. We go to the top of the 7th. Sean Hunt saying, Spock, live long and prosper, my friend. Our bullpen stresses me out, says Steven. The bullpen stresses me out. MS, let's see, need to bat with the trident, says Heather. What's up, Heather? Okay. Peter saying, well done, good impression. I think it's all about the pausing, and I think a lot of it has to do because I watch too much Family Guy, and they mock William Shatner quite a bit. But still, you know, I'm a Rocket Man. Okay, guys, schedule for football. I will be live Sunday morning bright and early, whether you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, or somewhere else on this planet of Earth. I will be live at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will be covering the final London game of the NFL season in 2025. There will be a game in Germany. There will be a game in Spain. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. At 3:25, guys, I will be live again this Sunday. I'm doing a triple header on Sunday. So we'll cover the morning game. We will cover this game at 3:25, my Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders, and then the Atlanta Falcons versus those San Francisco 49ers. Monday Night Football. Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, 2 games on Monday night. That's not a typo. That is facts. And luckily, they decided to stagger them 3 hours apart. So, game 1 on Monday night's doubleheader is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions. And then the Houston Texans will be taking on the Seattle Mariners. A lot of Seattle sports happening right now. If you're a Seattle fan, check back in on Monday night. I'll be here for sure. Let's bring up one other thing that I feel is important. And that is the actual schedule for this, what we've got going on here. We saw what happened in the first 4 games. In the first 4 games, let's add these up. 13, 17, 19, right? 13, 17, 19. 4, 17, that's insane. 25. So 25 to 19 runs in the first 4 games. For the Toronto Blue Jays, 25 runs, 19 runs for the Seattle Mariners. Tonight, it's a 2-1 game, and there is guaranteed baseball on Sunday. However, because I am doing football, I cannot cover Game 6 or Game 7. So tonight's game is the last, possibly the last Seattle Mariners game I will cover this season, or possibly the last Toronto Blue Jays game that I will cover this season. World Series will start soon after that, guys. I believe the first game of the World Series is going to be on Friday next week. I'll double-check that for sure. But I'm hoping that the Brewers find a way to win today and that the Dodgers don't get a sweep so we can cover the Dodgers tomorrow night. Here's Giménez up to bat. He will swing right here. That will be foul ball and makes it a 0-1 count. Top of the 7th, folks. Did I call the Seahawks the Mariners? Hey, man, sorry. Football. You're watching baseball on Football Nation. We'll tighten that up, guys. It'll be the last Mariners game that I cover. That's funny. This one going to be a hit straight to second base. That'll be a routine play. Out number 1. Giménez goes down. That is out number 1. Let's reset here. Woo, staying alive. I need you for my Mariners stream, says the... You know what, dude? I will take that as a compliment, sir. I will take that as a compliment. Or did I call I called the Seahawks the Mariners, not the other way around. Sorry, guys. When you start mixing sports like this, at least I'm not calling anyone the Seattle Supersonics, because that would be awkward. Here's this pitch. It's on the inside. It's going to be ball number 1. MP, my bad, dude. That's pretty funny, though. That is pretty funny. It'll be a Dodger sweep, says the Bula flipped. I think so, too, man, but I'm hoping that it's not. I'm hoping it's a 5-game series. Wow, the umpire called that strike. That seemed a little bit low for me, man. The umpire strike zone has definitely slipped down. But 1-1 count. George Springer is up to bat. One away, nobody on. It's a 1-1 count in the top of the 7th. Springer, is hit on the kneecap. Ouch. Oh, no. That is on the knee. And George Springer going to take the hit on the right knee right now. Okay. Springer is down on the ground, still in pain, man. Springer is down on the ground, still in pain. That was clean on the cap, too, dude. This, I know it's not football, but injury timeout going to be called right here. Wow. He got hit. I'm not tall enough. He got hit right on the inside of the knee, guys. I'm wearing khakis, so I know it's kind of skin-colored, but these are my khaki pants. Got hit on the inside of the knee. I don't know if you can walk that one off, man. That hit by pitch had some heat on it. He's still down on the ground. I mean, that hit could have literally dislocated his kneecap. Like, not even kidding. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to walk after that hit. I'm wondering if he's even going to be able to walk out after that hit. And, you know, that's a huge hit for the Toronto Blue Jays, too, because George Springer is the designated hitter and arguably their best batter here. Blue Jays fans with their hands on their head right now. That looked extremely painful, dude. I've seen a couple hit by pitches, and I've been like, yeah, that one stings. You could probably walk that one off. Springer can barely put weight on that right leg. He does get up, but it does not look good, guys. I don't know that Springer's going to be able to we'll see. He's going to the dugout. That could take him out for the entire series, man. Okay, he's walking. He is walking. Is he walking to first? Wow, what a champ, dude. He is walking to first base. No, is he going to make it? He stopped. He's shaking his head, saying, no, I don't know if he'll get there. He's trying to walk to first base, but he took a couple of steps, and I don't know if he's actually going to get there. He is hobbling, man. That is terrible. That is terrible for the Toronto Blue Jays. He will get to first. There's an injury delay happening. He will hobble his way to first, but there's no way he'll be able to run those bases, man. The way he's walking, a little ginger. Dude, oh my gosh, watching that play right now, I just watched the replay of it. That has to hurt so bad. That has to hurt so bad. Looks like he is at first. They're gonna pull him. Yeah, they're gonna take him out of here. He can't run the bases like that. He can't run the bases. So they are pulling Springer out. We are going to get a pinch runner in for Springer. Springer going to take a second here. Substitution. Looks like Joey Lopefrido. Yeah, that's the name. Joey Lopefrido will replace George Springer. So Springer goes back to the dugout. He is still barely putting weight on that leg. He's going to stop right now, man. That's rough, bro. That is terrible. That is terrible. And I wonder if he's going to end up missing a game. If the Blue Jays win this one, he may or may not be available for Sunday's contest. But let's get everything situated here, guys. We do have a runner on, a nasty hit by pitch right now. One out, one on. Wu will deliver this pitch. It's going to be ball number 1. Wu is a little rusty right now. That's for sure. Man, my heart goes out to him, dude. All he did was stand there. He ended up taking that hit like a champ, but man, that's a rough one. This pitch coming in, going to be cranked foul. It makes it a 1-1 count. Call up Joe Carter, says Steve. Time to go in for a CAT scan, says Double Above Chaos. I don't think so, Kakula. I don't think so. 1-1 count. Top of the 7th, 1 out. The pitch comes in. This one will be hit into the field of play. This should be Eugenio Suarez who makes the play. Good strong arm from Suarez. The runner on first will advance. So Lopefrido will advance out to second base. The runner is short of first. Eugenio Suarez making a good play right there. Eugenio Suarez making a good play right there. Let's go back to our strike zone view. Okay. Good job. Good job. Count Chocula. Count Chocula. Is that what we'll call him right now? The catcher is lazy, says Krager. Man, which is crazy to say considering that Cal Raleigh is one of the best in the business right now. Crazy to say, but not a whole lot of effort there from Cal Raleigh for sure. So another intentional walk right now, and it looks like Vladimir Guerrero will be walked, and he'll be on first base. That never works out, guys. That never really works out. I mean, it worked out last time when they put him on. But Vladimir Guerrero will get on first base. Almost unplugged my PC right there, guys. Oof, that would have been a huge problem. Let's make sure everything is nice and plugged in. It's because I'm bringing out the chair. First pitch going to come in. This is going to be tipped straight back, fouled straight back. It's an 0-1 count. We're still in the top of the seventh. Top of the kneecap, says Dete. South Union Bread Company. Never heard of it. Retaliation is a must. Ooh, that's dangerous, bro. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, up to bat. Does have a run in today's game. Here comes the pitch, a swing. It's going to be hit to Wu. Wu is going to make the play at first, and that'll be the end of the at-bat for Toronto. So we go to the bottom of the seventh here. We are in the middle of the seventh right now. Quick commercial break. Good one, Rake. Kirk revenge. Oh, yeah, man. That's pretty wild, dude. That was a crazy hit by pitch. That looked like it hurt so bad. Like, I felt that watching it. That was gnarly, man. Thank you, Robert Samora. We try not to joke about injuries on this channel. Broke my kneecap in a car wreck, says Roy Williams. Ouch, man. Ouch. I've seen, oh, man, did y'all watch that Tyreek Hill injury? That Tyreek Hill injury was nasty, dude. Let's see. So, we are back to a quick commercial break. When we get back, it looks like, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go back to the baseball drive chart. We'll turn this off right now. We will bring up the next few batters. Let's stay on schedule here. So Dominic Canzone going to be the designated hitter right now. This is the bottom of the batting rotation. Dominic Canzone, 11 home runs on the season. He is going to be your batter first. On deck behind him is Leo Rivas. That's the number 9 batter. And then we go back to the top with Julio Rodriguez. He is in the hole. These are your next 3 batters coming up for the Seattle Mariners. Those are the next 3 batters for the Seattle Mariners. The commentary is about 2 to 3 seconds ahead of the 3D gameplay. Anyone else? No, that is correct. That is correct. I'm about 2 seconds ahead, man. I've been struggling a little bit to find the exact spot. I'm either just a little bit in front or just a little bit behind Travesty. Travesty and PDX. Let's go Seattle, says Captain Zuri. What's up, Captain Zuri? So, can the Mariners still win this one? Can the Mariners still win this one? Let's see if I can't get it in sync for you, Travesty. Hang tight. Okay. I paused it for 2 seconds, bro. Watch it be behind now. I just paused it for 2 seconds on the TV screen. Watch it be behind now, because that's just my luck. We've been tinkering with it all game long, dude. Sometimes it's very difficult for me to line these up, and a lot of times I literally don't have any control over it. A lot of times I don't have control over it. This is actually one of the few games because it's not even on regular Fox. I have to have it on Fox Deportes. Menos mal que yo también puedo hablar español y yo entiendo lo que me están diciendo, pero aparte de eso, if it wasn't for Fox Deportes, the regular Fox is behind the graphics, and TBS is also behind the graphics. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be low for ball number 1. Almost in sync. Almost in sync right now. Almost in sync. A little bit closer right now. A little bit closer. I got a 1-0 count. The windup and the delivery here. This one going to be low. Wow, the umpire called it a strike. So Canzone doesn't strike. It's strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dominic Canzone today had a line out and a foul out. Here we go. The pitch coming in. Varland going to miss entirely here. That'll be ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Way better, says Travesty. Honestly, I can get it like exactly in sync, but I feel like if I do it now, I'll end up being behind. Will Mario sing for the stretch? No, not today. Here we go, guys. This pitch going to be in the zone, going to be clipped up right here. This is going! This is going! Oh my goodness, is it fair or is it foul? They're calling it foul. That was so close to being a Dominic Canzone home run. That was so close to being a Dominic Canzone home run. It makes it a 2-2 count. Let's watch it one more time. Are they going to show this one more time? The ump. Wow. I'm talking this far from hitting the upright in left field. This far from hitting the upright in left field. Less than a foot. Less than a foot. 6 inches foul. That's tough, man. But luckily for the Toronto Blue Jays. Oh, you're challenging this, dude? That's a terrible challenge. No! Don't challenge it. Yikes. Wasted the challenge here. There's without a doubt that's foul. I mean, that's pretty clearly foul. That's pretty clearly foul right there. It's on the wrong side of the uprights, man. This will be the quickest challenge ever. So challenge in here by the Mariners. Let's see. Sorry, hitting the foul post, hitting the upright. LOL. Sorry, y'all know me, man. You're watching baseball on Football Nation. Okay. So, it's a 2-2 count. The challenge will not stand. So, it doesn't hit the fair pole. The fair pole did not hit. Here comes the pitch on a 2-2. This one's in the dirt. That's going to be ball number 3. What? He didn't even swing on that. Wow, the umpire called it strike 3. It did not look like a swing to me. The umpire immediately got up and pointed over to third base, said, hey. Man. Ooh, from the sky cam, Canzone did swing. Good call by the umpires. That's a swing. Canzone going to go down swinging right there. That's strike number 3, and we get our next one up. Leo Rivas up to bat. This pitch going to miss the zone. Ball number 1. It's a 1-0 count. So Varland, 98-mile-an-hour pitch right there. Tate saying it was over the plate. It hit the dirt, bro. Here's the next pitch. This one. Bottom of the strike zone, and the umpire calling that strike number 1. I'm telling you, the strike zone is like middle of the shins at this point for this umpire. The strike zone is middle of the shins for the umpire. This one going to be low and away for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing, bada, 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 says Todd. Ocean Blue, I low-key agree with you, dude. This feels like a must-win for the Mariners. This pitch going to find the strike zone for strike number 2. So strike 2 here. Bottom of the 7th, a 2-2 count. Gotta wonder about an umpire. Oops, so se puede. Sí se puede, dice Roy Williams. All right, y'all. Bottom of the 7th. This one's going to be fouled straight back once again. Can the Mariners come back to win, y'all? Yes or no? What do you think? Can the Seattle Mariners come back to win? We are in the bottom of the 7th. It's a 2-2 count. The windup in the pitch. This is going to be ball number 3. Varland. You know, it feels like Varland hasn't been out there very long, but he's already 20 pitches in. He's already 20 pitches in right here. It's a full count. Not exactly loud right now. in Seattle. This is going to be hit foul. Another foul ball keeps the count full right here. Mariners are cooked. There's the bowl of rice, says Marcus. Marcus saying that the Mariners are cooked. Strength Scholar saying we're going to lose this game because of the last 2 events, says Strength Scholar. Okay, Xander Bam saying Blue Jays, full count. Todd Tier. This is going to be a easy pop fly out right there. Play going to be made in left field right now for the Toronto Blue Jays, and Nathan Lucas going to make a routine play. That is out number 2. We are in the bottom of the 7th. It's too close. It's anyone's game, says Steve. Can they? Yes. Yes, they will. Will they? Very different question right now. So bottom of the 7th, running out of opportunities, though. Here is the top of the batting rotation. Julio Rodriguez going to swing and a miss on the opening pitch for strike number 1. A swing and a miss makes it an 0-1 count. Julio Rodriguez struggling today. 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a line out. Let's see if he can get on base. 7 more outs, says Steve. This one, swing and a miss again. A little low, but he swung. It was low and away. Swing and a miss. Julio, get locked in, Mr. Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez on the struggle bus right now in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. 0-2. 2 outs. Toronto leading the game 2-1. Seattle looking for an answer here. This one going to be low and away for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Emma saying, bro, what up, Emma? Thank you for checking in. Emma checking into the house right now. Emma McIrvin, what's going on? This pitch going to be fouled. Time is running out for the Mariners, says Ocean Blue. I guess in baseball terms, we would say they're running out of chances, right? That sounds right. Seattle Mariners will get a bottom of the 9th, though. If they still trail here, no matter what, we're probably going to see the bottom of the 9th for sure. This pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 3. Got him! And that will take us to the top of the 8th. Strike number 3, you're out. Robert saying, good morning, Vietnam! Love it, man. Shout out to, my heart, man. I loved Robin Williams. Robin Williams was one of my favorites, dude. Otani is on the mound, says 24/7 Live Skies. 3rd down, says Jack Bunn. Dag nabbit, says Emma. Got that mac and cheese going. My heart is breaking, says Strength Scholar. 6 more outs, says Steve. Love the enthusiasm, says Cacula. Dude, you've been here the whole game. What's up, Cacula? Thanks for checking in, man. Charlie Don't Surf, says Rev. I guess best Robin Williams movie. What would that be? Best Robin Williams movie. Jumanji. No. I do like Jumanji. What would it be? Mrs. Doubtfire? No. Good Will Hunting, maybe? Maybe? Dete saying Mrs. Doubtfire. The Mariners remind me of how the Red Sox used to be, says Mark. Still working on the truck. Jack Bond, what's going on? Awakening Poets. Yep. Dead Poets Society for sure. Patch Adams. For sure. Nice, guys. Birdcage. Never saw that one. There was one that we watched with a substitute teacher that was, what was it, Toys? That was funny. That was funny. You can't see California with Marlon Brando's eyes, says Rev Green. Put on your rally hats. I got you, right? This is what they do in baseball for your rally hat? You take your shoe and you put it on your head or something like that? Isn't that what they do in baseball? I've never seen that before, but this is my rally cap. It's on. It's my rally cap. Let's see what happens here. Okay, guys. Let's talk about the next 3 batters coming up right now. Looks like Varsho is going to be your next batter up, and they are changing pitchers here as well. Looks like Spire is coming in for the Seattle Mariners. So, top of the 8th, we got a new pitcher, and Varsho is up to bat. You got it, bro, says Baseless. Hey, man, you learn something new every day, man. make sure I put my shoes back on. Make sure I got my shoes back on. Got my J's on. J's on my feet. Let's go. Popeye says, oh, dude, yeah, Popeye. Popeye. And Olive Oil and Brutus. What a funny, what a wild thing, man. My dad genuinely believed that that spinach would help you get Popeye-sized arms. It looked like he has tumors in the forearms there, man. Like, ball number 1. That pitch going to be low and away. Let's stay focused on baseball right now. Jays for the Jays, says Calcula. Maybe. Maybe Jays on the feet of the Mariners as the Mariners come back to stomp those Blue Jays. Actually, I don't know if that's going to happen. Here's the pitch. It's going to be low this time for ball number 2. Varsho up to bat right now. Wasn't 1 hour photo the creepy one? I don't know. I never saw that one either. You guys are awesome, man. This chat is good. This chat is good. Win, win, win. I see you out there. Here is this pitch. It will find the strike zone. A 94-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball goes in the zone for strike number 1. Strike number 1. Bluto. Oh, excuse me, Richard. My bad. Bluto. Bluto, not Brutus. Et tu, Brute? Bluto. Who wins in a fight, Popeye or Yamcha? I never thought I'd say this, but I think Yamcha, bro. I think Yamcha for this one. Popeye the Sailor Man. 3-1 count. Here comes this. This will be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Varsho going to swing. No connection there. We're in the top of the 8th. Seattle Mariners fans getting excited here. It's in Des Moines, Iowa. Titanic, says Casey Lewis. I don't remember seeing Robin Williams in Titanic. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the full count. This is going to be a pop fly out. Easy play. Waiting for it right there. J.P. Crawford makes the grab. J.P. Crawford makes the grab, and this will be out number 1. Let's see how quickly they can run through this inning here. Yeah, he sank on the boat, says Todd. Not if Popeye has his spinach, says Keith. Which of the two playings will be a match for the LA Dodgers? The Blue Jays, man. Did you not see those numbers earlier? We'll bring them up during the next commercial break. Opening pitch going to be swung at. This is going for the fences. This is all the way to the warning track. Jumping up to make the play. Arozarena. A leaping grab over the wall right there. Well done by Randy Arozarena, chasing that one down to the back wall. That'll be a fly out. That is preventing the home run. That is preventing the home run. That probably would have been over the wall right there. Let's watch it from a different angle. Oh, that might have been just short of the home run. Either way, Arozarena back at the wall, making a huge play for the Seattle Mariners. Dude, Django is my favorite. One of my favorite. That's Tarantino, right? It's a Tarantino movie. This one, top of the 8th, that's going to be strike number 1. I like that. I like Django better than Kill Bill. I like Django better than Inglourious Bastards. I like Django. Honestly, I just thought it was great. I thought that was everything about Django was an awesome movie. It had my attention from start to finish. Here's the pitch. This one going to be another big hit. This one also going to the back wall. This time, there is Julio Rodriguez. A quick 3 outs for the Toronto Blue Jays. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Time is running out for the Mariners, says Mark Purdon. Todd Tier saying, me too. Oh, what dreams may come is a good one, streaming consciousness. Happy days. Joe Chu. Yikes. 3rd down. 3rd down, says Jack Bunn. 1st down. Christoph Waltz is probably the reason why I love that movie so much, man. Christoph Waltz, first of all, I think he's awesome. And I think it's great that Christoph Waltz can play both roles. He plays... okay. Christoph Waltz plays like the most level-headed, amazing person who frees the slaves and does those things in Django. but he also plays one of the nastiest, meanest Nazis you've ever seen in Inglourious Bastards. How do you make both of those roles happen, and you are so good in both of them? Blows my mind. Christoph Waltz, underrated actor for sure, but I liked him a lot better in Django for sure than in Inglourious Bastards. All right, guys. All right, guys. Let's see. How many extra innings, says Stooge? I don't know, man. We might get some of those. We might get some of those today. The Fonzie rules. Hey. That's Winkler, right? Winkler as Fonzie. He did a lot of good movies. I just can't choose one. Seattle. Go Seattle, says Pani. Pani Aiano. Not quite sure if I said that right, but I swung for it. We tried. Get the Mariners. This is our inning, says Kaya. I was waiting for trivia. Honestly, we should get some baseball trivia. I'll work on some baseball trivia for the World Series, guys. We'll get some trivia questions for baseball. For those of you who are new, he says, wow, dude, Noah checking in. Wow, dude, I'm a Blue Jays fan, but wow, that home run rob was impressive, says Noah. Thanks for checking in, Noah. Appreciate that comment there, sir. Henry Winkler was the Fonz. Hey, let's hit that jukebox. Boom. Come on, Big Dumper. Okay, he is going to be up to bat next, guys. The Big Dumper is up to bat right now. Bro, I need Cal to get 2 more hits and a home run, and Vladdy to get a home run so bad, says Get Fresh. What up, Get Fresh? Don't know if that's going to happen today, but your next 3 batters are Cal Raleigh, Jorge Polanco, and Josh Naylor. Trivia for the 7th inning stretch. You know what, Jack? That might be good. Is it illegal for you to stream the game? Yes, it is, Grey Herb. Yes, it is. Without express written consent by Major League Baseball, this is the best I can do, my friend. Brendan Little is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. Someone said don't let Little in. Here he is. This pitch going to miss the zone for ball number 1. Cal Raleigh up to bat. Little is on the mound. They're showing the outfielders right here. Let's see what happens. Back-to-back home run, says Harris. Here's the pitch. This one low for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The rally caps are on. People with the shoes on their heads right now. People with the shoes on their heads right now. Cal Raleigh looking to get on base. The windup in the pitch. Raleigh will swing, and this one is going. This one is going all the way to the back wall. Cal Raleigh over the wall. Home run. That is a home run now. You got one. The game is tied again. Cal Raleigh hit the home run. We are all tied up at 2-2. They are celebrating right now at T-Mobile Park. So the Big Dumper dumping another one on. Let's go. He grabs the trident. It's loud in Seattle. The Mariners getting fired up right now. Did you see that hit? I sure did, Donnie. I sure did, Donnie. So next up to bat is Jorge Polanco. That is the biggest hit that they needed right there. A quick mound visit, and Little going to get a talking to right now. He is going to get a talking to right now. There's the tie, says Stooge. Let's see if the Mariners can win this one. 51% of you guys said that the Mariners couldn't come back to win. That's going to change. So let's ask y'all right now one more poll question. Just curious, who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for, guys? That's the question here. Blue Jays? Mariners. Who are you rooting for? Gary dropping the Mariners. Todd dropping the Mariners. Peter dropping the Mariners. Let's go. Robert dropping the Mariners. My Cave dropping the Mariners. Here we go, guys. This pitch going to be low and inside for ball number 1. Polanco, no swing right now. No swing right now. A lot of Mariners fans, a couple of Blue Jays fans right here. 60% of the chat seems to be Mariners fans. The pitch coming in, the 1-0 count becomes a 2-0 count. Little missing the zone. I think the conversation was, hey, man, don't pitch straight. They will swing. And now he's looking at a 2-0 count. He's behind right now. West Gamer checking in for the Jays. Steve checking in for the Jays, though. We got a couple Jays fans in the house. 904 Trey saying my money's on the Jays. This pitch going to be in the zone. This one's going to be clipped foul. Polanco feeling it right here. Mitchell checking in for the Jays. Kaylee checking in for the Jays. What is up, everyone? Let's go, folks. Let's do this. Just put 500 more on the Blue Jays after that dip, said Danny. Ooh, Danny. Ooh, Danny. Who should I put $100,000 on? I've never had that much money, so I don't know. This pitch going to find the strike zone. That's going to be ball number 1. Ball number 3. What's my count right now? I got a 2-2 count. Is that right? It should be a 3-2 count. No, the umpire called that a strike. Okay, so strike number 2. Interesting. Let me get focused. I'm going to step away from the chat, guys. I do this from time to time. I get sucked into the chat room. Let's call this the way I see it. 2-2 pitch coming in. This one is in the dirt. It's ball number 3. Uh-oh. Ball number 3 right here. And Polanco might get walked. It's a full count. Thank you for that $2 super chat, Sean. That rang in my headphones, so that's how I knew that had popped in. 3-2, full count. Bottom of the 8th with no outs. This one going to be ball number 4, take your base. Ball number 4, take your base. And so, it looks like Josh Naylor is up next. Josh Naylor up to bat now. He's been pretty good during the regular season with 20 home runs, a batting average of .295. This postseason on 40 at-bats, Josh Naylor has a batting average of .325. A batting average of .325. 3 RBIs this postseason. Pitch comes in. This will be check swing. Ball number 1. Ball number 1. That one is low. Naylor may get on base without having to swing as well, man. Little struggling to find the strike zone right now. I don't know if that's by design, but the Seattle Mariners, their fan base is fired up, that's for sure. A runner on first, the pitch coming in, that's tipped straight back, fouled straight back right there. And everyone, once again, that's behind home plate, ooh, moving their heads out of the way super quick. Yo, 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 Steve saying, I need my effing radio. Let's go, Steve. Thank you for that super chat. This one coming in, ball number 2. Oh, man, Little is stinking up the place here. Brendan Little really stinking up the joint right now for these Toronto Blue Jays. He has allowed the game to become tied, giving up a home run to Cal Raleigh. We've now got a walked man sitting there on first, and it's a 2-1 count. A 2-1 count after a bad pitch right now. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 3. And did someone just drop some SPM? Todd Tier saying, I'm on my Mexican radio. What up, Todd Tier? Okay, 3-1 count right now. You a savage, man, says too real to handle. Let's go, bro. Thanks for checking in, too real to handle. Call it like Wii Sports. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bottom of the 8th. One man on a 3-1 count. Brendan Little looking to find the strike zone right now. Let's see if he can do it. The left-handed pitcher against the left-handed batter. Naylor. Up to bat, the pitch comes in. This is a swing and a miss. Makes it strike number 2. 3-2 count. Full count here. Let's see if Little will get the strikeout or if Naylor will get walked. Let's see if Naylor is walked here. A runner on first. That's Polanco. This pitch way away for ball number 4. Another mound visit. Way away from here I'll be. Late date night, says Troy Morgan. Yeah, possible. Big Dumper bringing it home. The Big Dumper bringing it home, says Lugo. Hey, Lugo. Pew, pew. Let's go, Mariners. Whack these angry birds, says Josh. Thank you, Lugo, for the super chat, my friend. Cheers to you, sir. Ski-Yuma, go Gophers, says Stardog Champion. What's going on? Who is hitting right now? Apparently nobody. Randy Arozarena is up to bat. Josh Naylor was on up to bat, guys, just previously. By the way, all you got to do is take a look at these graphics, guys. The graphics will have the players' names there available for you as well. Right now, they're in the middle of a mound visit. Looks like Dominguez will be the new pitcher. They have just made a pitching change. Short-lived pitching today for Brendan Little. Probably the right thing. Pitching change. Sir Anthony Dominguez coming in now. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Otro dominicano, Esperanza Valverde Mao, la República Dominicana. His nickname is Sir Anthony. Look at that sea walk right there. Ooh, ooh, looked like Kirk had to do a little twerk there for a moment. I don't know why Kirk had to twerk, but the graphics do what the graphics do, man. The graphics do what the graphics do. So, Kirk with the twerk, you'll see the name right there, guys. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time catching a live stream on YouTube, guys, did you know you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in? If this looks too small, if you can't read where it says Arozarena right here, where it says the name of the batter, you guys can zoom in and get that information. Bloody Marys for all, says Rafa Lopez. Thanks for checking in, Rafa. Thank you for that super chat, man. Rafael Lopez, te veo, mi amigo. Gracias, my friend. Josh Jenkins with a $2 super chat as well. Josh Jenkins saying, big hit now. Let's go Mariners. They need one big hit here. A 3-run home run would be glorious. Arozarena will be up to bat. A couple of warm-up pitches, though, before we get back to the action. And when we get back to the action, ladies and gentlemen, it is the bottom of the 8th. The bottom of the 8th. Time is winding down on this game. 2 runners on, no outs right now. No outs right now. This pitch coming in, it's going to be low for ball number 1. It's a 1-0 count. It is a 1-0 count. Pinching your head, says Todd Tier, just a little whoop. Yeah, you can, that's funny. You can definitely do that. That's good. That's funny. This next pitch gonna miss the zone for ball number 2. On the mound, Dominguez is pitching at the moment. Thanks again for that $10 super chat earlier there, my friend. It just faded away. Appreciate that. 2-0. Randy Arozarena on a 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch. This one a swing and a miss for strike number 1. Strike number 1. It's a 2-1 count. Arozarena. Behind him on deck is Eugenio Suarez, who has been a slugger for this team. No outs yet. The Mariners' rallying caps seem to work. I put that shoe on my head. Here comes the pitch. Oh! Off the arm of Arozarena. Hits him on the shield, luckily for him. But that's going to be a hit by pitch. And the bases are loaded. Let's go. Hit by pitch. The bases are loaded. Oh, man. Oof. The bases are loaded. Arozarena is on first. Naylor is on second, and Polanco is on third. There are no outs yet. This opening pitch going to be ball number 1. Dominguez against Eugenio Suarez. Let's see. It's a 1-0 count. Dominguez, no time wasted on the pitch here. He does pitch ball number 1. The next pitch in the zone for strike number 1. It's a 1-1 count. 1-1 count here, bottom of the 8th. Bases loaded, no outs. By the way, 8 grand slams in his career for Eugenio Suarez. 8 in his career. Pitch comes in. This one going to be clipped. Foul right there. Didn't have to chase. Easily could have been ball number 2. Instead, it's a 1-2 count. Eugenio Suarez going to swing for the fences here. 8 career grand slams for Eugenio Suarez. Wow, that pitch, that breaking ball busted late, man. That was a beautiful pitch by Dominguez. It looked like it was going to get the strike zone, and then it just dipped at the last moment there. Here's the pitch. This one is in the dirt. That's going to be ball number 2. 2-2 count. A 2-2 count right now in the bottom of the 8th. If you are watching this channel right now, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the commentary. The score is 2-2. It's a 2-2 count. This pitch, Eugenio Suarez is going to pop this one up. This is going to find its way safely into the crowd. Foul, though. Foul ball right here as he tried to hit the moon with that one. This could be a big opportunity for Eugenio Suarez, guys. Bases are loaded. It's a 2-2 count right now. Eugenio Suarez with 8 grand slams in his career, looking to be a hero now. The pitch comes in. He crushes it. This one is going. Oh, my gosh, it is going to be a grand slam. Let's go. What? You have got to be kidding me. A grand slam. Bro, what? What? You have got to be kidding me, dude. What? I think watching baseball, I've only ever seen 2 grand slams in my life, and this was the 3rd. Ever. Oh my gosh. Wow. CC saying that ain't half bad for the Mariners. Oh, I don't have words. There are still no outs in this inning in the bottom of the 8th. I talk a lot, dude, but I am speechless right now. J.P. Crawford up to bat, the first pitch, ball number 1. I'm not even a Mariners fan, and I want to cry out of joy. That was insanity. Wow. Wow. Ball number 2. Excuse me. It's a 2-0 count. Wow. I am straight up just shocked. Just straight up shocked from what I just saw right now. This pop-up fly ball going to be easy. J.P. Crawford will be the first to go down in the inning. Oh, man. Wow. Cragger saying, can't watch Chat Sports for that reason. What reason is that, Cragger? Just, wow. I sincerely don't have any words to describe the feeling that I just got watching that big hit right there. That was the coolest moment of this postseason. Probably the highlight of calling baseball this season for me as well. That pitch low and inside for ball number 1. Eugenio Suarez, the hero of today's game in my book, but the game is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Dominic Canzone, 0 for 3 today. It's a 1-0 count. My heart is racing, bro. This is going to be another out. Easy play made at first base. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. I am cheesing so hard. I literally have like a tear of joy coming out of my face right now. That is wild, dude. That was crazy. Wow. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs now. Go Mariners, says Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl, for the super chat. Both Cheryl and CC dropping big super chats on the channel. That's going to be a routine hit out to second base. This will be out number 3. And we will go to the top of the 9th where the Seattle Mariners will now have the mercy rule on their side. The Toronto Blue Jays have to score 4 runs right now or this game is over. Big super chat coming in from Cheryl Lynn checking in for that super chat. Thank you very much. Venezuela in the house. Let's go, says George Garan. George checking in from Venezuela. Tears of joy. And you know what? Honestly, if it was the Blue Jays who had hit that, I would have said the same thing, man. Tears of joy. I can't remember. I literally can't remember the last time I saw a grand slam. It's crazy to think, man. My dad was still alive. Like, it has been at least 13 years since I've seen a grand slam with my eyes, which is crazy. That's huge, man. Honestly, that was such a special moment for me, just thinking back to that. Like, just wow. Just absolute wow, man. Go Mariners, says TH. Let's go, TH. Thank you. Let's go. Man, my heart is just so full after that. I'm not a Mariners fan, guys. I'm a Yankees fan. But this makes it feel like we are going to go to Game 7 right now. And for the last moment and for the last Mariners game that I'm going to cover this season, or at least for the ALCS, man, this will be the last game I cover for this series. What a way to go out, dude. What a way to go out. Just wild. Just insanity. Robin Williams hit a grand slam, says Casey Lewis. Chocula, thank you very much, man. Guerrero hit again a grand slam against the Yankees. Dodgers don't want the Jays, so yay, says Robert. No, says Cool Guy. Why, he says. TH, thank you for that super chat. Look at these beautiful ladies in the chat helping us out right now. Cece with a $10 super chat. Thank you to the beautiful Cece. We've got the gorgeous Sherilyn in the house. Thank you, Sherilyn. And the beautiful TH. I see you, THX8. What is that, 8OV? Interesting names. Thank you, thank y'all so much. This has been one heck of a game, guys. Losing to a grand slam is the worst, says 904 Trey. If you're a baseball fan, you know that is epic, says El Music of Filósofo. El Músico Filósofo. Hola, El Músico Filósofo. Thank you for being here, sir. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much, Bill. Yankees fan, also from deep, deep South Texas, Mission, Texas. A $20 super chat coming in from Danny, 49ers 2025. Thanks, Danny. Good game today, man. Here is IKF opening pitch to him. Munoz is on the mound, folks. Munoz is on the mound, ball number 1. Let's not get things twisted. This game is not over. It may feel that way, but this game is not over. 3 outs, however, and it will be. This pitch is a wild one. Munoz nowhere near the zone right here. Wild pitch coming in. It ends up being a... Did that first pitch get called a strike? The first pitch was called a strike, so it's a 1-1 count, folks. They have also switched out Dominic Canzone in right field. Victor Robles is back out in right field. The 1-1 pitch coming in, it's going to be ball number 2. Munoz is on the mound. Hide the tip jar. Trident for the win. Got you. Here's the pitch. This one going to be cranked out into right field, and Victor Robles will be there waiting for it. That will make it out number 1. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for that super chat, bro. Thank you very much. Get out the rye bread, Grandma, says Matthew. Update, Ohtani has a home run and is pitching a no-hitter right now. The LA Dodgers up 3-0 over the Brewers. It's going to be a clean sweep out there, huh? Top of the 9th, 1 out. This pitch finds the zone. Strike number 1. Strike 1. What's going on, Ronnie? Thanks for checking in. Can't believe we saw a grand slam in this championship series. This one going to be fouled away. That's going to make it an 0-2 count. This game is almost over here. Going to try to rally on 1 or 2 outs. They're going to have to. The Toronto Blue Jays down by 4 runs here. Saying the fat lady's clearing her throat. Any updates on Springer? Actually, that's a great question. I don't have an update on Springer. He should be next up to bat, but we'll see if he actually comes out. This pitch going to be hit foul again. Let me see what this says for who's on deck. I don't think it has anything. So on deck is actually, Springer's not coming back, guys. Nathan Lucas is on deck after Giménez. Giménez, an 0-2 pitch to him. Munoz will get him to swing. This is going to be in the field of play, and Randy Arozarena will be underneath that one. That will be out number 2. 1 more out, and this game is over. 1 more out, and this game is over. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Done, 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 says Pano. Pania? I hope I'm saying your name right. Thanks for checking in. Top of the 9th with 2 outs. Looks like it's Lope Frido, actually. The man who was the pinch hitter for Springer, or the pinch runner for Springer earlier. That makes more sense than bringing in Lucas. So Joey Lopefrido is up to bat right now. It's an 0-1 count to him. The next pitch, a swing and a miss for strike number 2. One more strike and this game will be over. One more strike and this game will be over. The Mariners will go up 3-2 in the series and have their eyes set on their very first ever World Series ever, guys. Here we go. An 0-2 count. The windup in the pitch. This one going to be hit up the middle. That's going to be a routine play. J.P. Crawford gets him out, number 3. The Mariners will win. And the Mariners win this game, folks. The Mariners will win this game 6-2. Wow, I got cable, but I still watch Football Nation. Let's go, says the Chosen Dutch. Thank you, Chosen Dutch. That is your final score of today's game. Seattle Mariners will win it. What a crazy, crazy finish to this one. A grand slam to win the game. Hey guys, gals, if y'all want to watch another game, I've actually got a channel that I want y'all to check out. Hang tight, hang tight. And I do want you guys to let them know that Football Nation sent you. I want you guys to let them know Football Nation sent you. I'm going to drop the link here for y'all. We're just going to do a quick I'm actually not going to stick around for too long, guys.
Oh my goodness, where's that going? Where is that going?
I'm not going to stick around for too long right now. But this is it, guys. This is my boy Valhalla. Let him know that Football Nation sent you. Let him know Football Nation sent you. Say Football Nation
the new
Raid.
Nicer Valhalla.
Say Football Nation Raid. Let him know that we are out there, guys. Let him know that we are out there. All right. Good luck, Dodgers. I'm typing it in his chat right now. Good luck, Dodgers. Let's effing go. That's what I just dropped to our boy Valhalla right now. I'm going to hang around for another 5 minutes. If you guys want to go pop in his chat and let him know that Football Nation just checked in right now, please help a brother out. Send him your way. Send him your way. I'm going to stick around for another 5-10 minutes, guys. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Thank you, guys. Let's effing go, bro. That is the next man up right now. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, guys, so that's the end of this game. I'm going to go ahead and take off right now. I'm going to go ahead and take off right now, guys. Any final questions here while I've got y'all in the chat? Any final questions while I got y'all in the chat? Okay, Sleepless in Seattle. Okay. That was awesome. That was good. I think that's it, man. You're not covering any more Worlds. I will cover the World Series, Nelly Faith. What I will not do is any more of these ALCS series games. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Because we're going to be covering football. So the next couple of games are going to be on Sunday and Monday, and because they're on Sunday and Monday, this channel being Football Nation, I do got to cover football first. So I hope some of you guys who have never – I just lost $2, says Ari Young. Okay, y'all. That's it, man. I'm just sending him a message right now. Let me just make sure it's a super chat so he sees it for sure out there. So he sees it for sure out there. I don't want him to miss it. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. I will be live. I'll be doing Monday Night Football, man. We got a double header on Monday. So, depending on who wins this series right here, we will cover some we will be covering some World Series games. There will be some games that I'm going to miss. Take that lady to dinner, says Jack Bunn. You're right, bro. You guys were awesome. This has been a great stream, guys. Do not forget to do your weekly pick'ems and update your pick'ems if you picked the Steelers yesterday. I'm off, guys. I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then I will for sure see you guys on Sunday. Y'all have a great night. Take care, folks. Peace out.